What's happening, sir?
What it do? What it do?
Is that y'all what's up though?
Yeah, of course it's
For sure.
yeah. What's up? What's happening, now?
Yeah. We live, man. We live, man.
Shout out to Captain Katazai once again.
Yeah.
Cross the Line Radio.
Oh shit. Yeah, you know, my nigga. Come on. Yeah. We trying to get some more strong though.
You say.
Got the coat going up on a Tuesday. Almost a false prophet like a gourmet souffle. Cause me don't souffle, spirit got like you say. Nigga might run up in
He ate this beef though, I ain't gonna lie to you. He did eat this beef though.
Cause I roll with G's like a green
They crack.
I chop a Christian like a new machete. When you religionist, they look at you like R. Kelly. Still these women wanna do me like
Hey, that's funny as fuck.
West Coast sisters love me
Cause
like
I got my what's happening.
Make these crackers lick the dust of our boots. We want no cowards in our camp that we ain't taking recruits.
He said when you polygamous, they look at you like R. Kelly.
I ain't the same cat who used to break laws. They just rather see me as the same cough. Some rather remain lost. My brain washed with these stained thoughts. I be repping for my niggas riding for the same cause. Cult leader.
Yeah.
We speak. I'm a cult leader.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
That's it right there.
Let's get it.
Y'all want one more?
Nah.
All right. 10:07, man. This is One West Radio, man.
One West Radio coming live and direct, man. Once again, every Thursday, 10 p.m., man. I'm Precinct Captain of the 13 Stacks, Gadalhar. You understand? To my right, I got Captain of 10,000, Kwamo All, man.
Man, y'all know what it is. It's Captain Quan was happening.
To my left, I got Officer Thaba One, Thaba Wheezy, 1,000. What you, 1,000? I almost said 100,000.
That's the Hollywood Hebrew over there.
I almost said 100,000. That's funny.
That's hella work.
You know what I mean? Yeah, and to my far right, I got Officer 500 Karatas up, man. We in the building, man.
What it do?
Man, let's get it, man. Let's get it. You know, you back with us, man. You know what I mean? Appreciate you rocking with us, man. We got to go right into the stories, man. Let's get our first story, please. Sidebar, man. You know, Lakers won it. You know, I gotta get that in.
Shout out to LeBron.
Shout out LeBron for locking everybody out. He had 10 points, but you know, he played the defensive part. You know what I'm saying?
And we're gonna get some critics for that later, but we don't care.
Of course, it's all right. That's just a sidebar. You know what I mean?
mean?
Lakers in 5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you want to get right into that first story? Hey, shout out Bakar for no reason.
Vegas.
Shout out Officer Bakar for no reason.
You know what time it is.
Yeah, he know what it is. Let's get that first story, man. Let's jump right into it, man.
Okay, the first story. Black newborns are more likely to die when looked after by white doctors.
Hold on.
Ooh-wee.
Let's get real. Let's get serious right now. Read that again.
That's just being disrespectful.
Read that. And give me a Bible in here, please. We got phones. Wait, let me get a Bible. Let me get a Bible. Bible show. Read again.
Black newborns are more likely to die when looked after by white doctors.
You hear that, man? Do you hear this story? People, black people and Hispanic people out here, man. Native Indian people out here. Do you hear the story, man? Like, give me that. Can I get that? Can I get the precept in Revelations when it said the earth is gonna help you?
Oh, Revelations.
Yeah, let me get that real quick.
You want me to keep going on the story?
No. Just real quick. I want you to read that one more time for the people.
Okay,
One more time.
Right now?
Yeah, read it one more time.
Okay. Black newborns are more likely to die when looked after by white doctors.
Man, come on, man. Let's go into the story. Let's go into the story a little bit.
Black newborn babies in the United States are more likely to survive childbirth if they are cared for by black doctors, but 3 times more likely than white babies to die when looked after by white doctors.
You understand that, man?
A study has found.
And then, do we have the other precept in Exodus that I asked for yesterday? Okay. Now listen, man. There is nobody who loves black people more than black people.
Right.
Like I can say that both ways. You know, we do things to each other that we shouldn't do. But that's because we don't have brotherhood. They're not led. Everybody's not led by Kamala and Jenny and Hunter. But the hate and the what's the opposite of care? What is the opposite of care? What's the word I'm looking for? Carelessness. The carelessness that they have with our babies' lives. Not only are we number one in abortions, we aborting babies, and then when we actually want to have the baby, they go and do something harmful to our baby as well. Don't you see it's complete agenda against you to make sure that you die?
Right.
Don't you see that? In Egypt, they did the same thing.
It's like,
go ahead.
If I may, it also makes perfect sense why Joseph had to hide Mary. Because, like that spirit of people persecuting them and trying to do things, it's all of it's combined, you know what I mean? Like it's hate for our children, it's hate for just us in general, like you bringing it out with everything, the abortions, etc.
Mm-hmm. This story is more about the carelessness that they have with our own. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's absolutely the reason why we need to separate from them. We need separation, man, because we can't lose our future priests and princesses to the hands of the white man, to the oppressor, man. You understand that? You got that out? You could drop Revelation. Give me Exodus. Give me Exodus with the Hebrew midwives, man. And how these sisters were so lively. The thing about a woman, a black woman, a Hispanic woman, they gonna have babies. You can't stop that. You can't stop a black woman having babies. She gonna have babies. You know what I mean? If she damn near kiss a man, she gonna have a baby. I'm trying to tell you. White people, they don't have that problem. They have to go do a lot of different, medical issues.
It's called in vitro fertilization.
Right. They got a lot of issues that they got going on. They can't just go get pregnant. Black women gonna get pregnant, 1 or 2 tries. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, you know what I'm saying? 3 maybe. You catch her during you catch her right after. I ain't gonna say the time, but y'all know. Go ahead, read that for me. Exodus that.
Kind of what kind? Exodus 1:15.
Mm-hmm.
And the king of Egypt spake to the Hebrew midwives, of which the name of one was Sapphira, and the name of the other Puah.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, when ye do of the office of a midwife to the Hebrew women, and see them upon the stools, if it be a son, then ye shall kill him.
You shall what?
Kill him.
Go ahead.
But if it be a daughter, then shall she live.
You understand that this was a plot, the agenda that they had in Egypt back in the day to destroy our young brothers when they came out. When they came out, they was gonna kill them at birth. You understand? But it was something about these they said the Hebrew midwives, right?
Yes, sir.
These Hebrew midwives, meaning our people, our black sisters, who stood there and took these babies, and because they're not heathens, they had care and love for these babies.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? It's something that they don't have. It's something that's in us. It's in us to be nurturing. Oh, black woman, it's in her to love a baby and to be nurturing. It's very unnatural for a black woman to hate a baby. Now, that happens. Don't get me wrong, but it's an unnatural thing that she experiences when she hates a baby. Most of the time, she hates the reason why she has a baby, but it's very unnatural to actually see a baby and say, I don't want it. You get what I mean? Go ahead, keep going.
Kind of what kind? And verse 16. And he said, when you do the office of a midwife to the Hebrew women and see them upon the stools, if it be a son, then ye shall kill him.
You understand that they try to kill our sons off. Why they want to kill the sons? Because they was trying to kill the nation off.
Right.
They was trying to kill the nation off, and you kill the nation off by killing its sons.
Right.
Because that's how you produce kings and priests and warriors.
Salagia.
You understand? Go ahead.
And we wonder why we are number 1 in the prisons.
Yeah.
We're number 1 in every bad category because that is their objective. Like, that's one thing about the truth. We bring that out all the time, that this is their agenda. The same agenda of America is what they were doing in Egypt.
Same exact thing.
Psalms 83.
Same exact thing. Keep going.
Kind of what kind? It says, but if it be a daughter, then she shall live.
You understand that, right? They wanted to keep the women and get rid of the men. Keep going.
But the midwives.
But the what?
But the midwives.
This is the reason why we should separate, man. We should separate from our oppressor, from these other nations. But the midwives, Hebrew midwives, go ahead,
feared the Most High.
but they fear God. They fear God. So their fear of God made them care for that baby. You understand?
Right.
Made them love that black baby, not fear Salakia, not fear that Egyptian. What was the cat's name?
Ramesses.
Was it Ramesses? Might have been the kid after Ramesses.
Pharaoh.
Pharaoh Ramesses.
I forget, but it made them not fear him. You get what I'm saying? The cat who did not fear Joseph, right?
Right.
It made them not fear him, but fear God. You understand that?
Damn right.
And in fearing God, them Hebrew midwives saved lives and helped our nation be here to this day. Be here to this very day.
Man, give him a hand.
You understand that? So, of course, when a white man or a white woman doctor takes care of our baby, of course they're 3 times more likely to die because they don't care about you. Right? And that story also, didn't it say the black babies' lives are more cared for with the black doctors?
Right.
You understand that? Are we done with the story?
Lies.
Keep going, please.
The mortality rate of black newborns in the hospital shrunk by between 39 and 58% when black physicians took charge of the birth.
Come on.
According to the research, which laid bare how shocking racial disparities in human health can affect even the first hours of a person's life.
Come on, man.
By contrast, the mortality rate for white babies was largely unaffected by the doctor's race. The findings support previous research which has shown that while infant mortality rate have fallen in recent decades, black children remain significantly more likely to die early than their white counterparts.
And the brother, y'all want to say something real quick?
Lie, sir.
You got to say.
And the brother Kazak Ahmad, man, hell of a comment. Not only do they do that, they have, they set up every abortion clinic and across America and every ghetto in America, so it can be accessible to any young woman who's scared to death to have a child. So they have a Planned Parenthood and a confidentiality agreement that allow you no one to find out about you killing your baby. But not only will they help you abort your baby, then they'll kill your baby when you give birth to it.
Shalakia.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And it's kind of crazy that you bring this out, right? Because my background, a lot of people know, is healthcare. And in working in healthcare, I had to get counsel for some difficult calls and circumstances I can't talk about necessarily for protection. It's called PHI, which is private health information. But I've seen situations where fathers have had to call in and they've been billed for an X amount of dollars. And they're calling saying, hey, what is this bill coming from? And because of that, even though the daughter went and committed an abortion, they're underneath that father's health care insurance. And they made it to what you said. They privatized it to where she can go and have this particular procedure underneath an insurance he pays for and get billed for $10,000, and he has to pay it.
Come on.
That's reality. When I tell you I see that on a regular basis, that's not a joke. That is America. And they profit off the death. And if you find out the things that they do with your body parts, I mean, we can go into it. I mean, it gets sickening, but that is a reality. You know what I mean? And even in the report that the brother's reading, in a black man and a black doctor's care, we increased in life almost 20%. It was 39% to 58. That's almost 20% difference. You know what I mean? That's a big deal in a matter of children that are born every day. That means more children have a chance. You know what I mean? But, this white man, these heathens, their objective is to continually keep you in a mind state like that I got to have a career. That I have to have a career. When is a career more important than your family, man? Like, we have lost this essence of who we are as a people. We thought our career mattered. Like, who told you couldn't have children and make money? Who told you couldn't have children and go to school and do everything that you see going on? It happens, because guess what? White people do it every day.
Hey, this brother right here sparked a idea in my mind as well.
Go ahead, sir.
Shout out to Zaka Ahmad, man.
Right.
Zaka Ahmad saying something else. And what he's saying is true. He said women were being sterilized in the 60s and 70s, men too, right? Men was getting sterilized as well, meaning they was giving them something that they couldn't produce. You know what I'm saying? They was killing their sperm. But another thing that happened, hey, y'all still love Martin Luther King? Because if it wasn't for him, right? If it wasn't for Martin Luther King and your integration, black people love the word integrate. We gotta integrate. We can't be segregated no more. Give me that white mayor or it's a white mayor in Mississippi. I forget his name. I used to know his name for the top of my head. He said segregation today, segregation tomorrow, segregation forever. Somebody find that for me, please, right? Segregation and separation, right, is the key factor and how the Lord wanted us.
George Wallace.
George Wallace. Wait, Mississippi, right?
George Wallace.
Give me the famous quote.
Kind of what kind?
Give me the famous quote of what George Wallace said, and I think it was the 60s.
This would have been. Let me see here. So
right,
I got you covered.
And
during the civil rights movement in the 60s.
Thank you. The separation would have kept our babies alive, man. It would have had you going where? To a black doctor, and not a white doctor. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
It would have had you going to the people you see every day and not a goddamn stranger. You ever see a doctor? A doctor don't live nowhere near you.
Right.
Like he lived somewhere on the opposite side of the city. But if you put a black doctor, he gonna live around you, especially in the 60s when we were segregated. Even in Los Angeles and San Bernardino County and all these surrounding counties, it's so segregated. You cannot live in certain places in California. You want to, but you can't. You cannot. They won't allow it. And it's been like that forever. And we need to accept it because why? Separation is how the Lord wanted it to be. And the Lord allows our enemies to hurt us when we want to love them.
And if I may too, right? I got you, sir.
George this is George Wallace. If you go read this, you go read George Wallace comment, you know what I mean, a quote back in the 60s, and he was the mayor, right?
Yeah, he was the so this George
governor,
Wallace was
governor,
the
I think he was the governor
of Alabama, if I'm not
Mississippi, I believe.
I'm gonna go into it.
Go ahead.
So this is George Wallace, 1963 quote, and I quote: "Segregation now,
right?
Segregation forever." That's the quote.
Nah, it's a little more than that. I remember it specifically. He said,
it's a little bit more. Okay, so Lucky, you got it over here, Kraza?
Y'all understand?
Yeah, I got it.
Go ahead, Kraza.
It's by 1963 Alabama Governor George Wallace.
Alabama governor. Go ahead. You said that, right? Go ahead.
Sir.
He said, and I say, segregation today, segregation tomorrow, and segregation forever.
Hey, I love that. I love it. I want that. You understand that? What he said was not wrong. You know what I mean? He was absolutely a racist KKK member, I'm sure. But
Alabama?
what he said was correct. Let's be segregated. Why do we have to live together? We cannot. Living together with our enemy is the reason why we die. We can't be integrated anymore. We have to be segregated. And the Lord is going to force your segregation in this place. You're going to see. You understand? If I want to say anything, we good. I'm good on this story. All I'm saying, do we have another precept on this, Salakia?
You wanted a revelation.
Nah, we good.
If I may, and for those that are out there thinking that we're out of our mind talking about we should segregate, let me pose this premise to you.
Let me get a separation precept.
Joining the enemy has done what? You tried coming together. You get police brutality. You try going and coming together, you get murders in the streets by other nations, drugs in your neighborhood.
Jailed.
You get jailed. You don't get business loans in a neighborhood that predominantly is you, and you have all the money, yet you give it to another nation because you wanted to accept segregation. So or you wanted to accept coming together. What you should accept is segregation. You don't realize your power. You don't want to go see a bunch of 10 white boys play NBA basketball, but you damn sure want to see LeBron James and Damian Lillard. You damn sure want to see Hispanics go play football and baseball. You want to see us. Why not keep the money in our house?
Come on.
Why not keep the money for our children?
Come on.
Why not keep the money, and put our kids in good schools and, create the atmospheres where we don't have to think about what our children are gonna have. Like one of the things in my area, one of the areas that Commander Adrian gave me over is Northern California. You got Oakland, Alameda County, and then you have Marin County. Everybody that's from that area knows exactly what I'm talking about. You got books from the early 2000s and 1990s, but these kids got brand new iPads and brand new computers and everything. Why? Because they care for their children. They milk you to death and leave nothing for you to survive with.
Come on.
Slack it, that was it.
I mean, what we trying to say is the reason why these babies die is because they're under carelessness. Right. And black people, we love our own. We love our own. And I know you hate to see another black. Ain't no more. Listen, black people are racist against black people.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? When are we gonna stop? When we're gonna find out that we can't look at the white man as our brother, the Hispanic. I mean, so like I said, the Hispanic man. Look at him as your brother. We're gonna look at African and say you are not my brother. When we gonna stop coming together with everyone who hates us? When? You know what I'm saying? Right. When? Right. I mean, that's it, man. Let's move on. That's a horrible story to hear too, by the way. It's a horrible thing to hear. Go ahead, Doc. What's the next story?
The next story is Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris.
Kamala. Is it Kamala? Kamala Harris, right?
Kamala. I guess. I don't know.
I-A on it?
No, it's L-A-M-A-L-A. Kamala Harris, yeah.
I said like
it's an Indian. Woman. It's an Indian name.
It sounds.
Yeah, her mother.
She an Edomite, right?
No, she's a Jew. She's African. She's a Benjamite.
No, hell.
No, I think her mother was. I mean, her father is a.
He was a Benjamin. He worked on a Benjamin plantation.
You sure? I just looked at that earlier. So like, I don't know, but heathen. I know her mother was supposed to be heathen. I don't know.
He's East Indian.
So she's a heathen. Let's be
accurate. So like,
no, she's a heathen. I'm trying to tell you. Go ahead. Read the story.
Kamala Harris officially becomes the first black woman to be a major party's vice presidential nominee. Let's keep
read again.
Kamala Harris officially becomes the first black woman to be a major party's vice presidential nominee.
Go ahead. The first black woman, right?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Go ahead.
California Senator Kamala Harris made history Wednesday night as the first black and South Asian woman to accept a major party's vice presidential nomination.
And South Asian too, right?
Yeah, kind of. So.
What's that mean? What's that mean? What's South Asian mean? Go ahead.
No,
I know. I'm
telling the people.
I'm telling the people.
Promising to be a champion for the voiceless and forgotten Americans who are struggling to be in the midst of the pandemic and the economic crisis.
Go ahead.
She introduced herself as the daughter of an Indian and Jamaican immigrants who would strive to restore the principles of the inclusivity after 4 years of diverseness under Trump.
So she's saying she's first of all, she's an Edomite. Her daddy is a white man. Go ahead.
So just to bring something out, like in 2016, it said that Kamala Harris was the first
Native American. Yeah.
No.
He's Indian.
Indian American U.S. senator.
Right. You know, and now she's a black woman. And we couldn't wait to bring it out, but you did. No sweat. I love it.
One spirit.
Yeah. Well, hey, he know where we're going though. But she is a devil.
Right.
Her daddy is a white man.
Right.
But more importantly, it said that she was a Indian to parents that were Jamaican immigrants. They were just Indians living in Jamaica.
Right.
And I know that's number.
What I'm saying?
Because East Indians are the number 2 biggest population.
Yeah, but her daddy is a white man.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So that made him a white man. In turn, made her a white woman.
Damn right.
Go ahead.
I always say that was the same thing with the NAACP. There was a white woman who turned herself into a black woman.
Right. Yeah, I forgot. A Donner. I forget her name. You know what we talking about, right? But this is the thing, right? Let's break it down. Kamala Harris is not a black woman.
Right.
They're trying to make her a black woman to secure the black vote. Now, someone said this, and I seen it, and I thought it was so heavy. So they said, let's talk about voting, right? if black lives don't matter, why would black votes matter?
Right.
Ooh.
I seen that. I said, damn.
That's a cut.
That was heavy. That was heavy. I said, that's so true. Why are you so concerned with voting? Why? What does voting do for black people, man? What does voting do for Hispanic people? And why the hell do they got a picture of an Indian woman putting hot sauce and greens? Is that gonna secure the black vote?
That's crazy.
Hot sauce on greens? I mean, how ignorant are we, man? How small are we, and how disrespected will we continue to be if we allow this nonsense to continue, man? How? Like, can we get the precept out? Can we get Deuteronomy? What you got out?
I had Psalms 118 and
Let me hear it. Let me get 118. Let me get Psalms, and let me get Deuteronomy 17 and 15, please. Because how long will we allow hot sauce on greens to be a staple of why we should vote for somebody? The last time we voted for somebody, the Lord said, you chose him, and he failed. Let me choose him. And we're going to follow a person who the Lord chooses, not who we choose.
Right.
Because we're going to choose someone who allows us to be weak and a sinner. That's who we'll choose.
Right.
We'll choose someone who allows us to do whatever the hell we want to do. We will not choose someone who would tell us to stop doing something like Command Jane. That's why no one wants to come here. And I would tell you, you won't last in the ISUPK. You can't make it in here. It's, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of cats say, I know a lot of brothers, they have love and they say, come into the UPK, come to class, and they right for that. But when you come here, I'm trying to tell you, you won't last in here. You will be broken, and you would miss your old life so much that you'll throw away everything you ever heard of. You get what I'm saying? Tell the brothers don't do that again. Go ahead.
Psalms 118 and 8. It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man.
You gotta hear that, right? It's better to trust in God than to put confidence in a man. You get what I'm saying? And we put all the love and confidence into any white devil who wants to be above us.
Right.
To any, first of all, you want to trust in a woman to make all this?
Man,
that's sidebar. Go ahead, Quan.
It's like I just wanted to say what Cap is bringing out so heavy, but this is the one part as well that you want to add on to it is what the Democratic Republic or the Democratic Party is doing is they're pulling on your emotions. Because who was the last Democratic president? Barack Obama. And Barack Obama was presented as this black man and the first black president, and you felt some type of way. And now to see a black woman, they're trying to put you in that same type of feeling because Donald Trump, and let me make this clear. Donald Trump and Joe Biden and the whole parties on both sides, they're all the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Right.
But you have to realize, you know what I'm saying? The scripture says, be wise as a serpent, but harmless as a dove. Meaning you must know your enemy. Know what your enemy is doing. Know the tactics. The tactics are they're now trying to pull on the strings of your emotions for a woman that has presented herself to be a black woman. And guess what? We put a black man in. So now the black woman feels it's a black woman's turn. So that's where that black vote and Hispanic vote is going to come from when they're thinking about the Democratic Party. But it's all a game. And she's and you got to pull down that sheep's wool, man, over your eyes, man. You're being blinded by what is in front of you. And what's in front of you is this will never change anything.
What will change you, though? That's the question that you need to ask.
Damn right.
What will change you? Right. What would change the community or the nationality of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians? What will change you?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Hold up that Bible. I show the camera the Bible. That Bible, that's what's going to change you, not a goddamn vote.
Right.
If you go and read that Bible, it's going to give you guidelines and directions and laws, and it's going to put responsibility on your shoulders forever and ever.
Damn right.
You get what I'm saying? And it's not a goddamn vote that can help you.
Right.
A vote will crush you and destroy you. And more importantly, the Lord is against votes. Right. And we're going to show you in the Bible. Y'all brothers want us to bring anything up before we
sir, I do.
Go ahead, Crosby.
Somebody said, this is just I seen they said, I don't know if America will last another 4 years if Trump wins. America not gonna last another 4 years, even if Biden win. Like, you know what I'm saying? They both are out to destroy you, period. It ain't about who you just picking a side of which white ruler you want to rule you. You know what I'm saying? And it's not gonna be to your benefit in no way, shape, form, or fashion. But you said something about like I wanted to touch on about how Kamala, I keep saying her name wrong. Kamala Harris was putting hot sauce on greens. It shows how low they'll stoop just to fool you. You know what I'm saying? They want to fool you so bad and make her so relatable to you, make her so black to you.
Come on.
When she was locking you up left and right, black man. She was putting you.
No, go ahead, finish.
She was putting you in jails for just because of your skin color, and now she want to try to be relatable to you. She should have related to you then. When she should have related to you when she and tried to understood your position, understood your circumstance and who you was as a people, and how this oppression has been putting you down and forcing you to do the wrong things that you've been doing. You know what I'm saying?
You said something too heavy, Yak. You said first of all, we forgot to bring up how she was putting brothers in prison left and right.
Right.
And now she's trying to secure the black vote.
Right.
You better remember who the hell she put your uncle in prison, man, for something he didn't do.
Right.
She gave your nephew 10 extra years for having a dime bag.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
You get what I'm saying?
like
Hold on, real quick.
Go ahead.
And then also what you said was it was something funny, but it's real. It's real though. It's funny, but it's real. If you look at the picture, I've seen someone say this, and I thought that was hilarious. You look at that picture with the hot sauce and the greens. She had greens in a cheeseburger. No black person eats cheeseburgers with greens. It don't mean nothing, but it means something.
It means like ever.
No one black
Ever.
eats a cheeseburger. Who said, let me get a cheeseburger and let me get some greens.
Ever.
Right. We don't do that. We eat greens with chicken and meat, like different type of meats, not burgers.
Right.
You want to say something, Quan? And you got that preset for me?
Yes,
No, we good. Slacky.
You can Deuteronomy 17 and 15.
Deuteronomy 17 and 15?
17 and 15. Is it 15 and 17?
I think it's 17, 15, sir.
Yeah,
It's
let me
like
get that.
Deuteronomy chapter 17, verse 15.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy God shall choose.
Y'all understand that, right? Keep going.
One from among thy brethren.
You should pick somebody from among your brethren. Go ahead. Wait, hold on. Read it from the top. So like I missed something.
Yes, sir. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy God shall choose.
Go ahead.
One
Who the Lord thy God shall what?
shall choose.
The Lord got to choose who the hell is going to be in charge of us, not you. You understand that? The Lord is going to choose who rules over black people, not you. You chose Obama. Obama did he did horribly. He did what every other white man has done for black people. Nothing.
Right.
Nothing.
Right.
Man. Come on.
The first gay president.
Yeah, come on. And I know this is going to go over your head. He wasn't black.
Right.
That's going to go over your head. That's irrelevant. Let's say he was black. He still didn't do nothing for you.
Right.
You get what I mean? What we're trying to tell you is you're voting for a system that destroys you.
Mm-hmm.
When you can take your vote out and serve a black man. Serve a black man named Jesus Christ.
Right.
Serve him. That's who you want to rule over you. Go ahead, Malakma. You want to say something?
Like, sir, I was just gonna add on.
You gotta come up to the mic.
It's like Barack Obama and Kamala Harris are modern day black faces. That's what they are. It's like it's an open mockery towards so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Because you think just because they're brown skinned and whatnot, you think they're your people, and the oppressors purposely putting them up there so that you can think that everything's all good and whatnot, and they're looking out for you. Meanwhile, they're locking your brothers up, behind the scenes. They're deporting, breaking up families, splitting them apart, and throwing our kids in cages.
Hey, shout out Malakma,
Right.
That was absolutely correct. Shout out to our kids in the cages, man. Y'all gonna be freed, and then y'all gonna rule over the people in them cages.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But not to Zahar Haash, man. Seattle, you know what I mean? The Pacific Northwest. He said, niggas voting is no different from niggas writing to Santa Claus for Christmas gifts. I mean, it's just, that's a fact. That's a fact.
That's heavy.
And a lot of people like to vote because of the history of voting and what black people went through to vote. Black people went through so much to vote. You had to know the preamble. Right? You know what I'm
Man.
saying? You had to know every single amendment to be able to vote. So now they said that's why they pressure black people to vote so much. It's like, you know, people went through to vote and change society and change the community and change. And there's no change though.
Dang.
There's no change.
It's a lot.
So now we take the approach of we're not voting. We're just gonna serve a man named Jesus Christ and let him be the dictator of what happens under the Most High, of course.
Right.
You want?
Yeah, I just wanted to say something you said so funny it struck home. Like, it is like what Cap and every brother up here and even every brother in this room are trying to bring out to you is know your enemy. What he said was one of the funniest things to me right now. Growing up in America, we all understand there's things that we have to learn about. They call the forefathers of America. And Cap had mentioned the preamble. And just a sidebar, I remember growing up in school that teachers, they would take all the black and Hispanic kids and they would say, oh, you guys got the most rhythm. So I know we all grew up and know what Schoolhouse Rock is, like the little old cartoons. She would play it for us and say, just listen to the song, make a song out of it to learn about your forefathers, not knowing that they're trying to indoctrinate your mind with the principles of the white man and that he should always be superior to you. Yeah, I mean, that we the people is garbage because that we the people means white men. Right. That we the people means the other nations. That we the people never meant blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Yeah, I mean, and if y'all don't know what that we the people is, go read the preamble. That's exactly the first two words it's going to start with. It says we the people. But what about the black man that's being murdered in the streets? What about the Hispanic children that are being put in cages? What about the murders, the drugs, all of it? But Kamala Harris, that's her name, right? She's the same one that had a dealings in Oscar Grant's situation.
Come on.
Y'all know who Oscar Grant is.
Hold on, she's from California.
She's from California, Northern California.
Come on.
Y'all know who Oscar Grant is. Y'all seen Fruitville Station.
Right.
Y'all know that movie where what's his name, the actor that's kind of Michael B. Jordan.
Right.
Michael B. Jordan is the actor that's got a little buzz right now in the Hollywood century. He did a movie called Fruitville Station about a real story of a black man growing up in the ghettos of Oakland. Yeah, he did a great job. And he showed the actual essence of how we get down and the struggle and the poverty and the difficulty it is to live as us as a people. Mm-hmm. And he showed that. And he died as well by the hands of a white man. And you want to roll with Joe Biden? Go ahead, please, sir.
No, not just to finish your point. I think that cop only got like 6 years, like 4 years in prison. You know
That mean that he out?
Yeah, he out.
Come on, man.
Show out right now.
He gets to eat a cheeseburger. He gets to see his children again. He gets to love his woman again. But my family members have to I gotta. I've read some of the funniest stories, like they got the 3-strike rule in California, but it's around a lot of different states as well. One of the funniest stories that I read, they called this dude the Kit Kat Bandit because he got his 3rd strike from stealing a Kit Kat bar.
Wow! And got life, right?
And got life for stealing a candy bar. But this man killed a black man. Killed him in cold blood. And not only did he kill him, he couldn't say he was resisting arrest. He couldn't say that he was trying to fight him because he had his goddamn hands cuffed. Come on, man. Y'all gotta wake up to the reality of what we trying to say. Like, One West Radio is a blessing to California and the West Coast under Commander Jeremy Yohana, man.
Right.
You better tap in. You better share. Because you're not gonna get this information anywhere. And if you trying to call in, please call in. We want to hear your perspective as well.
Let me get one more precept. Let me get Acts 5:21. But Thabo, I think you want to say something.
Yes, sir. I was gonna say, dealing with the whole presidential election scheme as it is, I mean, it's really garbage. And it's like at some point, it's like, come on, black people, come on, Hispanic people, come on, Native Indian people. When you gonna wake up and smell the coffees, figuratively speaking? Like, at this point, you got two two airheads. You got Donald Trump, and then you got Joe Biden. Donald Trump is a blatant racist and just so unintelligent. He'll say something, and then his next minute he'll swear he didn't say it. He wants his face carved on Mount Rushmore, which is actually sacred Lakota land. Which they put
that's heavy.
They put the so-called four founding fathers on sacred Native Indian land, which is supremely disrespectful.
Come on.
You understand? And now Joe Biden, he's a blatant pedophile. Like this dude, you seen that, sir?
Yes.
This dude is just touching on little girls all on camera, and this is who can potentially be.
That was Obama's man.
Right. That was his vice president.
That was vice president.
This is who is running to run the country and decide and make big decisions that will change your everyday life. Someone who touches little children, and that whole agenda of homosexuality or transgender. Look, if he get in office, I would not be surprised if they change the consent law.
If I could, so like, you want to say something?
They changed it in Germany. They went down to 15. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's so, we live in the scriptures say, which is spiritually called Egypt and Sodom. Like, we witnessed Egypt. We went through that. Now we're witnessing the sodomy part. We're witnessing the sodomite spirit being released on this landmass because they're allowing man on man. They're pushing woman on woman. Now they're pushing for children, man. They're sexualizing cartoons. How you gonna sexualize a cartoon sponge?
Right.
Like, come on, it's a cartoon.
Oh, you talking about SpongeBob?
Kind of. They say he's a transgender.
So, like, if I may, a lot of people don't know, and I want y'all to do the history on that you brought that up. To your children, I want y'all to listen to this very clearly. The SpongeBob series was supposed to be a homosexual adult cartoon.
For Adult Swim, right?
Yep. And what happened is because of the different animation, because of what the agenda was, Nickelodeon picked it up and bought it out. But you can do the history that it was an adult cartoon. That's why you got two males, Patrick and SpongeBob are the men, and you got Sandy as the stud. How do I know? Because I did the research.
Come on. Real quick.
And my children can never watch it.
Real quick. I did not know that. My kids watch Paw Patrol. PJ Masks. But hold on though, real quick about these votes. One more thing I got to bring out about voting. Two things actually. Joe Biden said if you don't vote for him, you ain't black. That's disrespectful.
Right.
And another thing too was also Asian people do not vote. Asian people do not vote, and they don't vote, and they have a Chinatown everywhere, every major city in America.
That's facts.
Koreatown. They got that. They don't vote, man. They don't give a damn. But they deal with their own. They love each other and they help each other and they build communities wherever the hell they go. Voting is not the solution, but leaning on each other is. Can we move on now?
Okay.
Let's go. Let's get into the third story, y'all, please.
Pastor admitted.
Oh, Salaki, let me get that precept. Exodus.
Exodus?
Did I say Acts 5 and 21?
Okay.
Acts 5 and 21, please.
I got it. Go ahead. You said Acts 5 and 21?
Okay.
All right, no sweat. So like Acts chapter 5, verse 21. Oh, Salaki, you're right. My bad. Head covered. I apologize.
Good night.
This is the second time I didn't did that. I apologize. There's no hole in that. This is disrespectful. I do need one on the law. I'm gonna get one in a minute.
They gonna get on us now.
Yeah, no sweat.
They got his head covered.
Hey, but look, check this out though. Hey, it's like I acknowledge myself, just like y'all don't, but y'all don't. But it's like it. Anyways, Acts chapter 5, verse 21. And when they had heard that, they entreated into the temple early in the morning, and taught by the high priest came. It's like somebody's phone.
Yeah, he good. Go ahead.
It's like it. And when they heard that, they entreated into the temple early in the morning and taught by the high priest came, and that they were with him and called the council together and all the senate of the children of Israel.
Go ahead.
And sent to the prison to have them brought.
Go ahead.
But when the officers came and found them not in the prison.
Wait, where you at?
You said Acts 5:21.
Go up one. Let me see.
I'm right here.
5:17.
Salaki 5:17.
My bad.
No sweat, Salaki, about that 5:17. Let's get back to it. Acts chapter 5, verse 17. Then the high priest rose up, and they that were with him, which is the sect of the
Salakia, 5:31.
Oh, I'm like Salaki. I'm reading what you're telling me to read.
Yeah, there you go. 30. Go start from 30.
All right, so
y'all help me out, man. Yeah, right now.
Y'all want to make sure you clear up what we're talking about right now, real quick.
What in the precept?
The reason you're bringing this out.
Oh, this is talking about voting.
All right, so just so everybody understands, Salaki, we just had to get a little minor discrepancy.
Ain't no sweat, it happened. 30 to 31.
Acts chapter 5, verse 30. It says, then the Most High of our fathers raised up Yahushua, Jesus, whom ye slew and hanged on a tree.
Go ahead.
Him hath the Most High God exalted with his right hand.
The Lord, who exalted him?
Him with his...
No, who exalted him?
The Most High.
Go ahead.
Exalted him with his right hand.
Go ahead.
To be a prince and a savior for to give repentance to Israel for forgiveness of sins.
Who exalted him? The Most High exalted Christ. The Most High is not exalting Donald Trump.
Right.
Or Kamala Harris or Joe Biden or any goddamn president you want to vote for, or any mayor, any governor you want to vote for to help you in your little struggle that you have to want to change America. The Lord is not with them. And more importantly, when you vote, the Lord is not with you. You understand that? Can we move on now?
Okay.
Let's get it.
This is ABC 13.
Now listen to this story carefully, people.
ABC News.
Anyone who loves everybody. There's cats out there like, I love everybody. When I hear that, I just feel like you're gay.
Right.
Is that?
No, that's
a lot.
That's the wild.
That's the most accurate way to say it.
Like I love everybody. Like
everybody.
You love everybody. Like
damn.
You love child molesters.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't know. Damn.
But you just said everybody.
You said everybody.
Right.
Aren't they not included?
Right. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know what I mean? Pedophiles.
You love thieves,
rapists,
and murder. You love everybody.
And that's not what we about.
Yeah. Now, we're going to. I said that to be a foreshadow to the story we're going to go into, and we're going to read this story, and then we're going to talk about that love. Right? Go ahead.
HPD. This is ABC News.
It's Houston.
HPD needs your help after pastor accused of sexual assault turned himself in. Turned himself in.
Go ahead.
Police believe that there may be additional victims.
Of course.
Investigators say a church leader who admitted to raping a 9-year-old boy.
A church leader, right?
He's a man.
Go ahead.
Raping a 9-year-old boy may have additional victims due to his position. According to Houston police, it says his name. Do we say his name on it?
Yes. Read the whole. Wait. Who, the cat that did the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, say his name, man.
Jose Abel Mina, 60. I don't know.
Go ahead.
Abel Mina.
Right.
Mina, 60, turned himself in last month after detectives confronted him about allegations by the boy and his family.
What did he do to the boy? Did we read that part yet?
He raped him.
Yeah. Did we read that part yet?
No, but
let's read that, please.
No, it says that he admitted to raping him.
He what?
He admitted to raping the 9-year-old boy.
You hear this, right? This your Christian pastor. This your church leader. This your youth pastor. This the choir director. This is the usher, the deacon. You understand? These are all these things, and this is the reason why we don't call ourselves none of those things. The word deacon is in the Bible. You know what I mean? But we won't call ourselves a deacon because the Christian church done blasphemed that name so bad because deacons have sex with little boys.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Deacons touch little girls and pastors touch little boys and have sex with little boys in the church, man. So why we don't call ourselves a preacher? Because preachers have sex with children. That's why. And they blaspheming the name that was in the Bible of what a preacher really was. They blasphemy.
Right.
So why we call ourselves captains and officers and generals and troopers? Because that's in the Bible as well. But we took on the war spirit. Right. We took on the militant spirit of the Bible. Right. That we don't touch little boys and little girls. Go ahead. We're going to take this call coming in. Go ahead, brother. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Officer Amawan, Northern California.
Officer Amwan, what's happening, boy? What's happening with you, brother? What's going on?
Ain't nothing to it.
Go ahead.
Some information I want to get out about Kamala Harris.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, for sure. Go ahead.
Okay, actually, her grandfather and her father, they both from Irish, so they migrated from Ireland.
Ireland,
but
right?
Her grandfather, his name was Joseph Alexander Harris. Mm-hmm. He was married to this woman called Christina Brown. Mm-hmm. So, with saying that, Christina Brown, her family, which was wealthy in Ireland, moved to Jamaica. You know, they migrated from Ireland and moved to Jamaica. Mm-hmm. And doing some information, they owned a sugar plantation, had over 700 slaves working for us. See, they don't.
Hold on. Are you? This is you got to send this to me. Send it to Captain Kwame. Send it to Captain Kwame, and he'll give it to me. But say that again.
But Kamala Harris' great grandfather, his name was Joseph Alexander Harris. He was married to a woman called Christy Brown.
Hold on, real quick, one more time. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to repeat this again. Do your Joseph, hold on, no, not right now. Do your research, man. Like, you see these officers in the UPK? He said, let me give you some information. Let me tell you real quick. Because they are slave owners, man. Like, these cats is slave owners. My bad. I'm not going to interrupt you again. Now, can you start again from where you said that they had plantations in Jamaica?
Yeah, her great-grandfather, they migrated and lived in Jamaica for a while. So, you know, they got that little melanin from her mother being an East Indian.
Right.
But her great-grandfather was married to this Irish woman. Her name was Christina Brown. They had a plantation. They owned a plantation in Jamaica. They had a sugarcane plantation. They had over 700 slaves working at the plantation. So they were slave owners. Mm-hmm. And the town that it's on the map now. The town is called Brownstown. It was named after them because they were so wealthy. They called the town Brownstown.
God damn. Go ahead.
So I just want to bring that information out because once I got this information, I was like, oh man.
Nah, that was super duper heavy right now, man. Like we needed that. Hey, send that to Captain Quan, man. Like. That's the type of information we need to show our brothers and sisters in the world that you're voting for a goddamn slave owner.
Right.
For the descendants of a slave owner, man. Right. To be over you. To be in charge of you.
To continue the cycle.
Come on.
But they want to show us eating, like you say, she eating greens with a hamburger.
You feel me? Hey, she didn't eat them goddamn greens. She put hot sauce in the greens, took the picture, and said, "Get this out of my face."
Hey,
where is the lamb curry? Because they eat lamb curry in India.
Hey, it's like yeah, they do. It was like what you said, like a cheeseburger with some greens. Like that's such an offense to a black party. Like
I want to tell them what you do for a profession.
I'm right now. I was a cook. I was
hold on. Say that. The reason why you felt disrespect because you used to be a damn chef. You you ain't serving no burgers with fucking greens.
No, greens with no hamburgers. Greens and hamburgers.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I ain't never heard of that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
I ain't never had no greens. Just like you say, you gonna go to the counter and say, "Yeah, let me get a double cheeseburger and some greens."
Hey,
with hot sauce.
Right. Hey, I'm one man. We appreciate your information. That was super heavy, man. For real. If you could, man, send that information to us, man, for sure. All right.
All right, I'm on my way out there. I got to go to my slave because I start my slave at 12 o'clock tonight. So I'm about to head out. But I'm gonna text that information to you once I get to work.
Most sign Christ, man. Get that brother a hang too.
Yeah, most sign Christ. Hey, the water. I'll give it to you. All right. Y'all about to show me. All right,
y'all about to show me.
Hey, Shalom, little Christ.
All right, where we at? So we at this homosexual story, right? With this pastor, your youth leader, man, having sex with a little boy and admitting to it.
This is why you have to stay away from the Christian church, man. This is why the UPK, we don't love everybody, man. Now, the person who did this is a brother. He's a brother. But this is why we stay away from Christianity. Because Christianity allows you to do these type of things. When you hear, it's very, very strict. You cannot be the person you think you are. You get what I'm saying? You're gonna have to transform yourself into someone who we want you to be. You're gonna have to be us. So when you come into the UPK, people think I'm getting a lot of information and the brothers is man, and that's what's up and woo. That's fine. You can come to class. But if you want to be a soldier in ISUPK, your life is over. Your life is over. The life that you think you had, that you wanted, is over. If you want to be in here. If you don't come in here. I'm trying to tell you, that's bad for you. But if you don't come in here, you'll be some type of Christian pastor having sex with babies, man.
Right.
And that's why we stay the hell away from the Christian church. And that's why we go in on the Christian church. That's why we go so hard on anyone who offends the Bible. They offend the Bible.
Right.
They offend the Bible. Not only with their words, but their acts of crime. You understand? Who the hell is going to speak up about this ain't the first story. Like, this happens all the goddamn time.
If I could, there's more under this thread. There's more stories of similar things happening like this.
Of course.
Youth pastor touches girl.
Of course. And listen, everyone in this room knows somebody who this happened to in the church.
Man.
I know I do.
You
get what I'm saying? I know people that, that I called my family, you know what I'm saying, were victims to that type of crime. You get what I'm saying? And look, still in the Christian church though.
Right.
You hear me? Still in the Christian church.
That's
man.
crazy.
Hey, Lord be with him. Whatever.
If
You
I-
must like it.
If I may.
Go ahead. Kwame, no, go ahead, Kwame.
No,
And
so
then
if I
give it
may,
in Carrazza.
Just real quick, because what Cap said, like, man, that's why it's very hard to be in here, because you must not have you can't have a tolerance for that garbage.
Right.
You can't. And he mentioned something that was in the Bible, and I want to read this precept. Oh, Slack, I want you to read this precept, which is 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 3.
Say why you pulling the precept out, because I know why. But
Yeah, because there's a spirit that you must be in there's a spirit that you must be in when reading the Bible, when understanding this truth. Go ahead.
The book of 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a
Endure what?
Endure hardness.
Listen, brothers and sisters, it is hard to come into the truth because you love the world so much. I get it. I understand it. Weed is still delicious to you.
Mm-hmm.
Lust of having sex with whores and being a whore is still beautiful and delicious to you. But you got to hate that thing. You got to hate those things. You got to look at yourself in the mirror and battle yourself. And guess what? In here, we'll show you if you don't know how to. 1 second, Malakma. Go ahead.
Endure hardness as a good soldier.
As a good soldier. Because being a good soldier is being someone disciplined. That's what a good soldier is. Taking orders, understanding what their position is.
Hold on.
Please, sir.
Read that again, please. Be a what?
Be as a good soldier.
Be a what?
A good soldier.
Be a what?
A good soldier.
Come on, man. Like, listen. Not to cut you off. I'm gonna get
No,
right.
do
Please
you think,
remember
sir?
your thought.
No, you good.
Be a soldier. They won't tell you that in the Christian church, man.
Mm-hmm.
When did you ever hear be a good soldier in the Christian church? Ever.
Not once.
Thank you.
Right.
I was never told, be a soldier. When I was told to be a soldier, that changed my whole damn mind, because I feel like I always wanted to be a soldier.
It woke up something in you.
Like, you know how you think about wanting to gangbang or wanting to be a sports or something like that? Then you like, and here you hear, be a soldier. And you like, sir.
I could be hard.
No, wait, you said be a soldier.
Show me.
I'm at your service. I'm serving. Whatever you tell me to do, I'm gonna do. I serve you. Like that. That's a soldier.
Right.
That's what Christ is saying. Go ahead though.
No sweat. Go ahead. I mean, you saying the same thing. So like,
If I could,
please.
I had the word soldier in the Greek.
Go ahead.
I thought it was pretty heavy.
Go ahead.
It says it's Stratios. It means a soldier, metaphorically a champion of the cause of Christ.
A what?
A champion of the
That's
cause.
Did you hear me
Christ.
say a champion? Brother, do you know what it means to be a champion for Christ, man?
Come on.
Like, think about, imagine what Christ did, a perfect brother. He didn't have to die for any reason.
No.
He served his father as every son should have served their father.
Wait, to
Please.
bring it back a little bit. That's what we're talking about, how you should be in here.
Damn right.
Mm-hmm.
But they're talking about raping little boys in the Christian church. We can't love everybody or everything that we see.
Damn right.
We're gonna have to be wise and have wisdom and judge every matter. And when we judge every matter, we have to come out perfectly clear-minded on what just happened. This cat is a product of a child molestation ring called the Christian church. And no one wants to take it down because they're too busy loving everybody. Why aren't more churches what's that called when you need someone to live and you're on the streets? Why aren't more churches
like homeless
shelters?
shelters?
Yes.
Mhm.
Why not?
Homeless shelters.
Turn those child molestation rings into homeless shelters for the brothers to go and sleep in. That's on the street. Turn them into homeless shelters.
And you know, it's funny, that reminds me, like, they will never understand that purpose, because when COVID-19 or hurricanes hit, they close the door on you.
Yeah, your church is closed.
You're Joel Osteen. You thought you put all your money into him, and what'd he do? He shut the door. Like, hey, where's the faith of the Christian and Catholic Church? Y'all supposed to have faith, but y'all doors is closed. Guess what? ISUPK is always and forever will be open.
Right.
And you want to finish your precept?
No, I mean that was the point, the soldier aspect of it.
Corazon's out. Did you wanted to say something?
Kind of say.
Go ahead.
What I wanted to say is, most, like, they beat this Christianity into you. They beat this Catholicism into you, and you loved it. You turned around, you started loving it, and you adopted it, and now you adopting his ways of being a pedophile and a rapist, and it's hurting you. You know what I'm saying? When they get caught for pedophile and rape, they move him to a different zone, and he rapes somebody else in the other different zone, and they still get away with it. But when you do it as an Israelite, when you try to adopt the ways that aren't yours, you fail at it every single time, and you're gonna keep failing at it every single dang time. They trying to put more charges on him. They trying to investigate more and find out if he raped anybody else to keep putting more charges on him.
And as they should.
You know, as they should, but they're not doing it for I don't know what they call themselves, the Catholic Church, when they molest boys, or they're not doing it for that Christian pastor or that Jewish rabbi that's sucking on penises. You know what I'm saying? They're not doing that. That's child molestation in itself, right there.
Right. Sure.
You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, when
they don't
you
have the power,
right? When you choose to adopt the ways of the heathen or adopt the ways of your enemies, it's gonna work against you instead of working for you.
Right. If I may, Crutches.
Yeah, kind of. So I'm done.
Man, listen. I know it's this one story that we're going in on, but like the brothers is bringing out, it's a nationwide problem within the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community. You understand? Like, we put so much trust in these Christian churches, these Catholic, these religious institutions, because they claim to be godly, and they deceive us into believing that they're from God and they're God's messengers, but really behind closed doors and behind the scenes, they're straight plotting on how to touch your 4-year-old daughter, your 5-year-old son. How can they get him alone and baptize him? You understand when I say baptize? You get what I'm saying? They trying to touch on him. Like Eddie Long. I wanted to talk about Eddie Long. Eddie Long was exposed for, I believe it was a couple men who at first were boys who he was touching behind the scenes, and he was, giving them all kinds of gifts and just keeping them quiet pretty much. And basically what happened was Eddie Long was on trial, and he was getting skinnier and skinnier by the day because he was dying. But he was on trial, and Black people were supporting him. Tyler Perry they put this dude on a throne, carried him, gave him a Torah. Y'all remember that?
Nah, I remember everything.
You get what I'm saying? Tyler Perry threw what was it? Millions?
Black women came and gave him a stack full of money.
Money. And I'm like, and he was guilty. You get what I'm saying? And that's the problem. Joe Biden can't fix that. Kamala Harris cannot fix that. Ronald Reagan. Donald Trump can't fix that.
Yeah, Ronald Reagan.
Right. You get what I'm saying? Only the ISUPK under Commander Junior Haina, through the spirit of the Most High in Christ, can fix that, man.
Right, that's right. And you know what I mean? Listen, gay people will be gay, but when are we gonna stop going to the Christian church to, letting that allow us to be who you really are inside? The Christian church allows you to be the homosexual that you really are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know why you're there and you're not here. I know why.
Right.
I know why. I
Right.
get it. You're there to continue in your sin, because you can't come here because you're gonna stop sinning.
If I could, sir,
Mm-hmm.
I got a precept to add to what you're saying.
Go ahead.
Isaiah 30:10. I'm gonna pull it real quick.
It's like, if I mean, while you pull that, that's what's separate. That's why we're not affiliated with anybody outside the ISUPK, because that goes on in these other groups, man.
Come on, man.
They're sleeping with transgenders.
I love it.
You get what I'm saying?
I love how you're doing this right now. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. I love it. Go ahead.
Like a sister's life could have been saved if she would have came in here.
Come on.
Joy Morgan, man.
Come on.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my sister, man.
Damn right.
If I,
Right.
if I could.
Yes,
Damn.
sir.
No.
Yes, sir.
Go. Yes. Let me get you
got
real
it,
quick,
sir.
real quick.
You got it, sir.
You said Joy Morgan, right?
Yes, sir.
Just real quick. She was in the Christian church.
Right. Right.
She was in the Christian church.
Exactly.
Man. Go ahead.
No, she was in the Christian church disguised as Israelites.
Yeah, in the Christian church.
Christian church. They Satan it can even deceive as a angel of light. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you having a border of blue and fringes on don't make you righteous, man.
Yeah.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That means nothing. Now,
Absolutely nothing.
Kind of one kind.
Nah, go ahead.
Absolutely nothing. There's blood on your hands.
Mm.
You're like, there's so many. You done Salakia.
I mean,
Nah,
So
go
like-
ahead.
You
Keep
done
going.
lock brothers up innocently.
Mhm.
You got sisters killed. Sleeping with men's wives.
Segue.
What makes that any different from the Christian church?
Segue.
Heathens in your group.
oh, Lord.
Segue to the brother. Segue to him. What you saying is so heavy. I need you to segue means like transfer that to the brother for the next segment. You hear me?
Yeah.
Segue.
But like real talk, like everybody think it's like we defend the truth.
Come on.
That's what we about, man. So when you out there claiming to be teaching the truth and you found out to be a liar, you got found out because of us, man.
Come on.
The Most High used us to find you out. You niggas is false prophets, man.
Right.
So like it
on.
makes me amp. It's
Nah,
like
for
it.
sure.
Hey, but that's the spirit of the Lord, because you stand on truth.
Mm-hmm.
You stand on the integrity of this truth. You understand why Christ did what he did.
Right.
And when anyone tries to pervert this work that you committed, like people don't understand. These men in the ISUPK, these men that you see on this panel of brothers right now for One West Radio, man, we have nothing else to do but the work of the Lord.
Right.
This is our life.
Right. Everything
Y'all,
else is second.
everything else is secondary. But y'all, for your wife is first in primary. Your job is first in primary. All that stuff is garbage to me. I don't give a damn. I figured it out this far. I'll figure it out with the Lord's help now.
Right.
And if I could finish this off and we can
Please.
move on. The Christian church is the house of Satan, man.
Right.
You understand that? It's the house of Satan. And if you truly love your children, you will get your children out to the Christian church, man. I don't care what church you in. Every church has child molesters, known child molesters that you allow to be there.
Facts.
You allow them to be there. You allow them to harm other children, as long as they don't touch your children. And if you allow them to harm other children, you're a child molester too.
Damn right.
You're a child molester too. Just like this in the streets, right? If you kick it with a known snitch, you're cool with snitching, because even if a person didn't snitch, what did Cat say, right? If you kick it with a snitch, right? You hang out with a snitch.
You are who
Let's
the
say
people
you in the streets. If you hang out with a known snitch, you a snitch, man. You're a snitch too, straight up. Because even if Cat didn't snitch on you, he cannot ever be trusted.
Come.
And you're allowing someone around you that's a snitch to be trusted.
Therefore, I can't trust you.
So same thing goes for a child molester. If you allow child molesters to be around you, that's because you are a child molester. Straight up. Nobody I hang with molest children.
Yeah, I'm right.
Nobody.
Facts.
Nobody I'm around rapes little girls or boys or rapes, period. No one.
Facts.
I can't be around no one who touches any child or any boy or any girl or does something, unseemly to a baby or a child that can't defend himself or an old person. Can you imagine a woman or a man beating an old person up because they can't get up and use the bathroom themselves? I can't be around them. And I'm just trying to end it with this. The Christian church allows that, man.
Right.
I'm trying to make it clear to the people. The Christian church allows it. Whatever church it is, Church of Latter-day Saints, church of this, church of that, the no stand-up church, no clap church, whatever church it is. No singing and that.
Your Episcopalian.
Listen, every
Pentecost,
church
all that
has
garbage.
child molesters in them. But every school in UPK doesn't have one.
Damn right.
We don't have child molesters. We don't have murderers and thieves.
Right.
We don't have anyone that will harm our hair on your head without you having,
without it being justified.
Yeah, without it being justified. But we do have men of the Lord who serve God wholeheartedly and keep the laws in the Bible. Right. And keep the truth to the death.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? But your Christian church, man, you allow those things to go on. You're not a responsible person. You should not be in charge of anybody. All right. But let's move on, man. Let's get it. Is it Ask a Priest or Truth Be Told? We doing Truth Be Told for the end, right? Let's do Ask a Priest, man. Give me your first question on Ask a Priest, Karasa Bible Show. And if you want to call in and defend your Christian church, call in, man. Right. Call in. Please call in.
We ready.
Yeah, because I'm gonna say you support raping the raping of 9-year-old little boys.
And we'll prove it.
Yeah,
right.
And say it.
And fake Israelites teach that too. So
right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's so absurd.
Right. Come on.
I mean that's what
hold on. No, what you said was right. Keep going.
Like Commander Junior Yohana, man, I'm so grateful for the fact that he held on to what he was taught, the traditional way of being an Israelite, man, of knowing the truth and being in the truth, what it really means. He held on to that and passed it down to us when other men left the truth and allowed their demons to overcome them so much that they began to teach their demons. You get what I'm saying? They taught that it was okay to rape children, 12-year-olds. You got to rape her.
Pull the precept.
You get what I'm saying?
Pull the precept. Give me 1 Corinthians, the 7th chapter, 29th verse. Is that the 29th verse?
Deuteronomy 22?
7. No. Deuteronomy 7.
You want the one to prove or the one that they did, the garbage one that they pull?
Corinthians 7 and 29 when they pull that one to say
a flower.
Get a flower.
Yes, sir.
Give me that one. I'll break that down. And then excuse me. Then we go into our segment, right? Are we going to Ask a Priest first?
Ask a Priest, yeah.
And we going Truth Be Told, man. Listen, man, we didn't switch Truth Be Told to the end of the show so we can really give it to y'all, man. Just lock in with us, man. Listen, it's heavy.
Call
Let's
in.
get into Ask a Priest real quick, man.
Ask a Priest, call in. Y'all know the number.
Shout out to every radio show across the nation, man. One West Radio.
Boot up or shoot up. Boot up or shut up.
Across the Line Radio Thursdays. Boot up or shut up on Sundays. The Truth Revealed, I believe, every Monday morning.
With Azania.
Captain Azania. Wait, hold on. Officer Awanya Allah for Boot Up or Shut Up. Captain Tazariak and Captain Katazov for
General.
Hold on. For Cross the Line Radio, right? And then you got what?
General Hazai Young with Let a Hebrew Speak.
Let a Hebrew Speak every Monday. That's the one.
Classic. Right? You got Black Watch with Commander Junior Yohana every Monday.
Hey. I'm about to say the grill. Black Watch, baby.
Black Watch.
Shout out Commander Yohana, man. The helm of radio shows. You know what I'm saying?
That's the pinnacle of that.
Yeah, that's the pinnacle, man. I used to watch Commander Yohana. I still do, but I remember when coming into the truth, man, Commander Yohana had that radio show, and it was wars going on when I came in, and I loved it. You know what I'm saying? And I still love it to this day because he still got that same fire and zeal, and he didn't upgraded his camera. And he cold with it, man.
You know what I'm saying? You can see the progress.
Yeah, big shout out. If I miss any other shows, I don't want to miss any shows.
Shalaki, if we did.
Angry Black Man Media.
Hey, shout out Captain Sock G.
Ward. You feel me? Go ahead, Ash.
hold
Oh,
on.
the ends. Hey, the UK. I be seeing that. I shared a couple of their things too.
Hey, and shout out to La Raza. That's Inconvenient Truth
Oh,
every
my God.
Wednesday.
Inconvenient Truth.
With my man Kazayad.
Of course,
man.
we're gonna overlook that one. He writing ours up,
Yeah,
of course.
but that's my man.
But shout out Black Authentic Truth too. You know what I mean?
Right,
All the videos Black Authentic Truth, the officer with the Walker Bar put out, man. Hey, shout out Chicago, man. We got Jerome Hyman in the building in Chicago. Chicago going crazy. The whole Midwest going crazy right now, man. You know what I'm saying? But let's get it though. We get into our segment. Let's get Ask a Priest. You got your question out?
So I got a question.
What question is it? Let's get it.
Ask a priest, right? Before you get a chance to ask a priest, you got this question that
if I may, real quick. 442. What's the number? 442-327-8883. Once again, that's 442-327-8883. If you want to call in and ask a priest, go ahead.
Did someone ask for the number?
Nah, I'm just making sure they got it.
No sweat. What's the question, brother?
What's like it? What is some advice you tell a brother or sister coming into the truth?
Did we go over this or no? No sweat, man. Look, Ask a Priest, I'm going to keep it short and sweet, man. The advice I would give a brother or a sister coming to the truth is, listen, keep learning. Keep learning. Shut your mouth. Come in here and learn. And when you do open your mouth, ask a question that's going to help your life. Don't ever leave the truth. Know that your whole life is going to, I may bring it on too heavy. Your whole life is going to change, but it's okay because your life changing is better for you. Come into the truth, learn, ask questions, don't leave. Straight up. Listen, come into the truth, learn, ask questions, don't leave. Get counsel on every matter. And can I get Matthew?
You can get whatever you want,
Can I
sir.
get Matthew 10 and 34 real quick? Because this is one of the preachers that helped me in my growth. In my growth, it helped me tremendously. Because I figured
10 and 24?
34.
10 and 34, brother. I understood something that the Lord didn't want me to understand until I heard this precept. I heard it randomly. It wasn't even like I asked for it. And it helped me. I love my family, but it wasn't about like loving my family, but it let me know that the Lord ain't for everybody. And that's what I loved. It let me know like, oh, this is something real. It's not nothing fake. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And let me give Matthew 10 and 34. And the question was, if you missed it, was any advice for a brother or sister just coming into the truth, right? You're just coming in. You don't know anything. Anything you think you know, you don't know. I'm trying to tell you. You don't have any wisdom. You're a baby. And also give me Hebrews 5 and 12 real quick. It might be 12 and 5, but try 5 and 12. And let me get that real quick. All right, go ahead. Hold on. Let the brother read it. Okay, go ahead.
Matthew chapter 10, verse 34. Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I come not to send peace, but a sword.
You understand that, right? The Lord said he didn't come to send peace on earth, but he didn't come with peace, but he came with a sword. Now, Christ is saying this, right? It's in red if you read the Bible. Christ is saying this, and he's saying it, I got a sword on my hip. Keep going.
Verse 35. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father.
He said he came to set a man at variance, meaning differences with his father. Go ahead.
And the daughter.
And the daughter. Go ahead.
Against her mother.
Against her mother. Go ahead.
And the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law.
And the daughter-in-law against their mother-in-law. Because everyone that hears the truth, it might be those type of people. And the Lord is saying, I came for that very reason. The reason why a lot of people leave the truth, because their mother or father's God is stronger than their God. And their faith is little compared to their mother or father's fake faith. And they just don't know enough to be strong. And that's the battle. And to understand that battle is to understand why the Lord wanted you to be here. He gave you an opportunity to see what he had in you. And you showed yourself by leaving or by staying. You understand?
Right.
And a lot of times, people leave. And it's okay. God. The Bible says many are called, but few are chosen.
Right.
No one in this room is chosen. But everyone in this room is called. God. We're trying to work to be chosen. God. You know what I'm saying? and we got to endure to the end. So the reason why a lot of things that people will come in here and they'll say, man, this is rough. I heard this, man. You abhor Edomite. You can't hate white people. You don't know the Bible. Ask your question here, and we'll show you what that means. Oh, I heard, God is going to save everybody, and they're going to graft them in. Okay, brother, because you don't know the Bible. Let me explain what grafted in means. Mm-hmm. Okay, woo. Come always. When you get cut in your mind, always come here and ask your question so I can cut you. You know what I'm saying? And when I cut you, go out with confidence because you know that you're right. You know what I'm saying? But hold on real quick. Is that on? Keep reading on that precept.
Verse
you feel that, Quan, huh?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, now leave knowing that I told you what was correct.
Exactly. Go ahead.
Matthew 10:39. Mm-hmm. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household.
The people who's gonna hate you the most is the people that you love, and some people can't stand that. Some people can't deal with the hate that's gonna come from their family because your family is not gonna like you the same. You understand that? The family that you have is not gonna like you the same. They're not gonna look at you the same. You're not the same little Chucky from whoop-de-whoop years ago. You don't get high no more, so you're not that much fun. You get what I'm saying? You're more serious, so you're not that much fun. You get what you're all these things that they thought you used to be. Then you change your life, and now you can't deal with how people look at you. Oh. That's why you shouldn't be in here, man. Because you care what people think. In here, you can't care what people think. You got to care what the Lord thinks about you. And then the Lord increases you. And everyone thinks highly of you. Right or wrong. After that, you went from people hating you to everyone respecting and loving you. And looking at you like you're something to behold. Because you left the world. So my advice to that is be strong, man. Be strong. But hold on. Before you say something, let me get one more preset. You need that other preset I called out? And while he's calling, go ahead, Quan.
Oh, Slakia. I just want to say, Slakia, I hope y'all brothers and sisters listening realize that Command Junior Hana raised Captain Gadar. Because if it was me in this situation and you asked this priest, I would tell you never to come in the truth. Because this is not the life that you truly want. Because this life is going to take a lot of dedication.
Facts.
This life is going to take a lot of pain and hurt and struggle.
Facts.
And brother, if you're not ready, or sister, you're not ready for that, then you might as well sit at home on the sideline. It's okay. Pay your tithes. Pay your tithes to the truth. Do your best to keep the law, but don't kind of come in here and do what we do, because you will fail if you do not do this standing on your 10 toes as an honorable individual.
Come on.
If you don't stand as a rooted, like that, I was going over this yesterday, the parable of the sower and the seed. Mm-hmm. Brother, don't be the one that falls by the wayside. Be the one that's rooted in that good soil.
Perfect precept too.
Be rooted, because you don't understand that precept is about brothers and sisters in the truth coming in. Some of you are going to allow the world to manipulate you. You're going to allow your family to pluck you out. You're going to allow the things of just this everything that you struggle with root you out, strangle you, choke you out. And this is the thing too. That precept is so heavy, right? It talks about how you're going to love the truth at one point, but because you're not rooted like some of us are rooted, eventually you're going to fold and wither away. And go ahead, please, sir.
If I can add to that, was so heavy. That's what I said earlier too. You're not going to last in here. You're not. And I'm saying it for two reasons. For you to want to be in here and to tell you the truth. For some people might hear you can't make it in here, and they'll turn them up. But then I'm telling it for other people to let you know you literally cannot make it in here. It's hard. Your life is going to be harder than other people's life. Trust me, you're going to have to fight off everything. You got that precept for me up? Raza?
Hebrews 5:12.
Wait, hold on. You can hold that. We can end it with that, right? Because my advice to you is this. Be strong. Have faith. Ask questions. You know what I'm saying? But just know this is the hardest thing you'll ever have to do because it's hard to get the kingdom. It's not easy. You understand? It's hard to get the kingdom. It is not easy. You think you're gonna rule the world and you can blow rods? Huh? You think you can rule the world and be a child molester? Huh?
Pedophile.
You think you're gonna be ruling? You think you're gonna be ruling the world? No. Men who move mountains will rule the world. You understand? Men who has the Holy Spirit and the Lord is with will move the world. You ain't hand up, Bob?
Oscar Ward did.
Go ahead, Oscar Ward.
If I could, sir,
Come to the mic. Come to the mic.
Just touching on what y'all was saying. So.
Go ahead, Oscar. You good? It can hear you from right there. You don't have to lean down.
2nd Esdras, chapter 7, verse 7.
Go ahead.
The entrance thereof is also like it started at verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
There is also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field and is full of all good things.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 7. The entrance thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall.
Set in a dangerous place to fall. Meaning what?
Meaning it's like what you were saying, sir, like to be in this truth, to walk this walk, is going to be very difficult.
Absolutely.
Hard.
Absolutely, because what does the Bible say? Paraphrase, right? Broad is the way and wide is the way that lead to what?
To destruction.
Come on, man. That's the Bible. That's what we're talking about. I'm paraphrasing, of course. Go ahead.
The entrance thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall.
Mm-hmm.
Like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left a deep water. And only one path between them both.
Man. Meaning what? Trouble from everywhere you look. Trouble from every side. Like, what he was bringing out is heavy. This is not going to be an easy road. The kingdom of heaven is not going to come by observation. You got to take the kingdom. You understand me?
Right.
You don't have no choice. You know what I mean? If you're tired of what you're dealing with, you tired of the circumstance, then prepare yourself to take the kingdom. And how do you do that? There is only but one place. As the Bible in Ephesians, the 4th chapter, I'm paraphrasing, says there's but one body, one spirit, one baptism, one truth, one understanding. There's one place to have the opportunity to possibly save your goddamn life.
Right.
Possibly.
In the book of Daniel, it said, the saints shall take the kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
You understand that? The saints shall take the kingdom. The Lord is waiting for you to take the kingdom.
Not vote for it.
He's not. Thank you. He's not vote for it. Not have sex with it.
Right.
Hey, so like,
that's
if I may,
crazy.
and even to go further, right? What is a saint?
What? Anybody know what a saint is?
What
I
is
want to
a,
ask that first.
Come on.
Go ahead, Quan.
A saint, by definition, is an Israelite. So when Cap was saying in Daniel, it says,
I'm gonna go a
go ahead, please.
I'm gonna go a little further.
Please.
A saint is a repented Israelite.
Oh my.
My goodness.
You understand that?
So
that's how you would take the kingdom.
And so as a repentant Israelite, as he was speaking of in Daniel, as a repentant Israelite, you must take the kingdom. Because if you understand as a repentant Israelite, you understand that this is not your place of rest. This is not your place of where you are going to rule. You are supposed to change the narrative. And how do you change the narrative? By taking the cool factor off of smoking weed.
Right.
Taking the cool factor off of having sex with whores and sleeping with another man's wife. Like, brothers and sisters in the world think that's cool. Like, we used to brag about, like, hey man, I hit that. Or I stole this girl, man. Right. Oh yeah, I got the best weed. We got hella names for it. Yeah, I mean, we gotta take that spirit of loving that off of everything. And once we do that, we will truly understand this business. And when we understand this business, we will understand the kingdom of heaven. Like, one of the things that I laugh at, I can't think of the exact precept, but it was when Peter wanted the kingdom of heaven, and Christ understood that he wasn't ready at a point. And so he was telling them certain parables because he was just unprepared. You know what I mean? And I can't think of exactly, if I get it, I'll post it in there. But you got to prepare yourself to get the kingdom of heaven. And that's what the brothers in the truth and these radio shows and while we get out in the streets and the highways and the byways and do this work, because we are preparing you to serve, to rule the world. And that is not a light burden. You know what I mean? Think about the president of the United States. We were just talking about it, right? Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, Donald Trump, all these presidents. They come in with black hair and they leave with gray hairs. Do you think that's by coincidence?
Damn, that's heavy.
That's not by coincidence. They come in with dark hair and leave with white hair. Why? Because it is a stressful job to orchestrate and construct to orchestrate and just be over in leadership over the world. POTUS, the president of the United States, if you didn't know the acronym, rules the world. And we are in Israel are trying, but we are pushing forward for that rulership. But to only do that, you must prepare yourself. And there's but only one way to prepare yourself. Slack. Go ahead, sir.
No, what you saying was heavy because since I've been in the truth, I went bald.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? I done went bald. I got a gray hair in my beard somewhere. It's
That's
crazy.
heavy.
I'm a young man, so like carnally, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Listen, they talking about presidency. Come and serve God.
Right.
Man.
Come and serve God and see what he do with you. You know what I mean? But he also will add everything to your life. Go ahead.
Right.
Caller.
You got a caller? Go ahead. Let's go. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from, man?
Hey, Shalom, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahshua, Barak,
Yabba Shem Yashai Brakatah. Who this, man?
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Just the way the game,
Hey, hold on.
You understand?
Hold on. This is my nigga right here, man. First of all, why? Oh, my bad. My bad. I don't want to say what happened to you, but yeah, he would be here otherwise. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Regalia? What's going on with you?
Slow motion cap. I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying, chime in what Captain Paul was saying was so heavy about brothers, you know what I'm saying, you come into the truth and, you know what I'm saying, we preparing brothers to rule the world, you know what I'm saying. We're not preparing you to be a second-class citizen, to be a step stool, to be at the bottom of the barrel anymore, you know what I'm saying. We preparing brothers to come and conquer, you know what I'm saying. And what Captain Paul said was so heavy. It's either you're gonna be ready to rule or be ruled. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
So you know what I mean. I just wanted to come and chime in and you know what I'm saying.
Damn right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Give my props to y'all brothers. Y'all doing a hell of a job, man.
Most high in Christ.
A lot of the brothers like you.
Shout out Regalia and shout out to the SAR department though.
Hey.
Speaking of soldier, what's your name, Regalia?
Oh yeah, Colin right here. My name's Soldier.
What? Say it again. Your name mean what?
Soldier.
Yeah, and I don't vouch for many brothers. I'll vouch for this brother right here. Hey, he a motherfucking soldier, man. Straight up.
Deserves my reputation.
Straight. Hey, you know I wouldn't stand for too many, nigga. I'm gonna stand for you, nigga.
That's right.
You a goddamn soldier. You know what I'm saying? But hey, the water for your call, like man, get well. You know what I mean? Holler at us next week though.
Hey, Salam,
For sure, man. Karataza, I heard they talking, man.
Yeah.
I heard they talking, Karataza.
You know they is.
Hey, hold on. I heard they talking, man.
You know that is.
Hey, listen, I don't know what I'm talking about, but you tell me what we talking about, man. Hold on, before you get on. I heard they talking, man. You hear me?
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? They have been talking about they can put fringes on the bottom of his shirt. You know
hold on. Don't do that.
Oh,
don't do that. You bring that thing. You know what I mean? Tell them the truth. Tell them the truth, though.
And you know, truth be told.
No. Say that shit. Come on.
Say it with your chest, man. Hell nah. I need him to say it with his chest.
And you know, like they been talking about, you know, they can put fringes on the bottom of your shirt.
Hold
Hold on.
Finna jump in on it real quick.
You got it.
They talking about they can put fringes on a shirt, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to tell them something. Truth be told.
Truth be what?
Truth be told.
Say it again.
Truth be told.
Hey.
Why the fuck you think you can put fringes on a shirt?
Alright.
Why? I'm gonna say it one more time.
Yeah, please, because that was hard.
Why? Truly, why the fuck you think you can put fringes on the bottom of a shirt, man? Tell me, I want to know.
Hey.
Call in.
Call in, man. The phone lines is ringing right now.
Who taught you these shenanigans?
Who in the? Hey, listen. My brother said, who the fuck taught you that, man? Like straight up. Who told you can put fringes on your little shirt, man? Hey, nigga went about a pro club, put fringes on that thing. Nigga bought a shotgun, went to go put fringes on that thing.
Hey, it's like it. You know, like when you graduate and they put that tassel. Them niggas put the you know that shit you swing over your head. The nigga told you to put that on the bottom of your shirt.
Look, they put French braids on the bottom of their shirt.
If you put fringes on your t-shirt, man, the God of heaven is not with you, man.
Damn right.
The God in Jesus Christ frowns upon your fringes, Ak.
The slide.
He frowns upon your fringes on your shirt, Ak. I think I seen a brother wear a fringe one time coming. I said, "Hey, don't wear that again."
Right.
He said, "No, he changed his whole. He a whole officer now." Oh yeah.
You're talking about somebody else.
Yeah, he said, "Kind of one kind." I said, "How you know kind of one kind?" So I heard it. I said, "That's what's up." Now he a whole officer of 500. Never wore t-shirt fringes on his t-shirt again. He thought that was universally Israelite.
He thought it was acceptable.
But it is Christian Israelite. If you wear fringes on your shirt, you're a Christian.
And if I could, sir.
Go ahead. Hold on. Before you go, Baba Show, because we gonna get on this. I gotta let Malak. What you gonna say?
So I was just gonna add on. Remember on the Boondocks, that episode with Gangsta-licious?
Yes.
And how they would come out like wearing fucking pink and looking all.
That's fringes on the shirt. That's fringes on the shirt. Remember that nigga was so disappointed. He said, "What the?" He was disappointed, like, gangsta, nigga, you gay.
hey, that should be the new term for anybody that works like, nigga, you gay.
Nigga, you gay.
Straight up.
Listen, fringes on the shirt, man. I know. Listen, and I'm gonna say this. I know it's some brothers who don't know what the hell they doing.
Right.
They just like, fringes on the shirt. That's what's up.
Yeah,
I'm a Israelite. Don't call me black no more.
Wow.
Black is only a color. It ain't facts no more. My cousin Carl. My cousin Carl.
Damn, why you do my nigga? Why you do my nigga like that? You did Kendrick like that?
No, I'm just saying. Them the type of niggas who start putting fringes on their shirt, though.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
And look,
the nigga said, yeah.
It's like it, but look, this is close with what you said. Hey, it's like it. It's what you're saying, sir, though, so correct that is the type of niggas that put fringes on their shirt. But look, that just show you how, as Kendrick and these Nick Cannons embrace that just shows you how much of the world they are.
Of course. I'm not surprised. I'm just saying, matter of fact, what we're just saying is fringes on a shirt. Listen, can you flip? Them is fringes, man.
Oh,
brothers got fringes all that like cold fringes though.
You hear me?
Yeah. Damn, that's on your out. That's on the Jones. Come on. This ain't on the bottom of my shirt.
but it is on the border.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
Yeah, it's on the border.
If I could,
Go ahead.
I wanted to say too, if you wearing fringes on the bottom of your shirt, you don't follow Christ.
Come on, man.
You think Christ walking around looking as ridiculous as you do?
Listen.
Looking like a bottom of a sofa, looking like your
They do got sofas like that though. Bottom of the sofa. No, that was hilarious.
looking like your granny couch. Come on now.
Cold. Niggas walking around with the bottom of the sofa look.
Hey, with the sofa. Hey, this nigga crazy.
Hey.
Come
listen,
on
man.
now. You don't follow Christ if you wearing fringes on the bottom of
What
your
this
shirt.
comes down to is if you got fringes on your T-shirt. I got a T-shirt on right now, bro. You hear me? Hold on, I'm gonna stand up for the people.
One moment.
I got a T-shirt on right now. Fringes will never ever go on this.
Most High in Christ.
Not never. You feel me? Like, look. The moment I put fringes on this, I'm not captain no more. I'm brother. Young man. I'm young man.
It's like, and I run shit around here now. I'm just joking.
But you would be a good,
brother,
good leader.
because I am not fucking with that.
You would be an excellent leader.
I'm like, Cap, let me take you to the side
What
real
do
quick.
we teach? What do we teach?
Man,
if I was to change anything I said, don't listen to me no more.
Con.
You feel me? But the thing about me, I would never change what I was taught. That's for the goddamn sure.
You damn right.
Go ahead, Lahab. You gotta get up to the mic.
Oh, go ahead. Do your thing.
It's like you could be. I can hear you. Everybody.
Now, but you gotta
right
get
there.
a little closer.
Okay, so like I was gonna mention. I remember Captain Zari mentioned when he went to Israel that he had fringes on his pants, but the fringes on his pants weren't acceptable. But they said that he had fringes on a shirt. The fringes on the shirt were acceptable, but not the fringes on the pants.
Because Captain Zark is a radical, and they look at him like, nigga, why you out of line? Was it against the law?
So I don't know.
Or was it against the black Israelites in that so-called place? In Dimona?
No, I'm talking about Jewish people. Jewish people weren't accepting that. So I'm just saying, Jewish people accept you weren't.
I just got angry in my mind right now. Man, so you telling me in our homeland, a Jewish man told Captain Zaryak his fringes weren't acceptable?
Man.
Okay. He's going to be here next week. We'll talk about that. And I'm angry.
It's like if I mean,
that was our topic tonight, right?
Yeah. And he just got pissed off.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna go there. But the blasphemy,
but Salakia,
go ahead.
It's like that one real quick.
Kind of one kind.
The blasphemy.
It just shows who your daddy is. Because guess what, Captain, that was a beautiful thing that officer 5,000, you know what I'm saying, priest and officer 5,000 Lahab said. Captain Zaryak was in Israel and got questioned about his fringes on the border of his pants, following the Bible. And they said it was acceptable, the Jewish man, they said it was acceptable to have it on the bottom of their shirt. So who do you truly follow?
Sir.
Go ahead, please.
Stop a wheezy.
If I could, can I go into like what I was telling you about? On the No.
Oh, wait, with the cap?
Yeah, but not in like.
Okay,
keep it general.
Do your thing.
Oh, okay.
Cats that put fringes on their shirt. Go ahead.
Cats that put fringes on their shirt. Brother made a post about maybe a couple days ago on Facebook, and he said,
"Shout out Natazab."
Natazab, right?
Yeah, shout out again. They're Natazab, the theme of the show.
Hey man, hey, shout out Natazab, Yahawada, man. What's happening, man?
Get down here.
Yeah, I'll be up in Oakland tomorrow, man. Hey, shout out to Oakland, man. You know what I mean? Go ahead, do your thing. Sacramento, so like the Bay Area, Northern California. Go ahead.
That's like it's cool. You know he gonna get that.
Yeah, I know. He's like, sir, we're not the Bay.
So like it
with outskirts.
So the brother made a post on Facebook, and the post was, if you wear fringes on the bottom of your T-shirt, you don't follow Christ.
Now this is Facebook. Go ahead.
This is Facebook.
Yeah.
Now, if anybody has me on Facebook, they, if ever, have never really seen me like go back and forth with somebody on Facebook. Like that's just, I don't, it's
not who you are.
Yeah, it's
just don't care
not on the level
to acknowledge that.
Right. So I put a comment. I said this is gonna hurt some feelings. You know what I'm saying? You got 1 million fake Israelites on Facebook, social media that are gonna see this, and their feelings are gonna be hurt. And one, I'll stall him out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'll stall him out. I won't say his name, whatever. But he's from a fake Israelite group, and he basically said this is retarded. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he got on a brother.
Oh, that John. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
If I could,
hell yeah. Well, I mean, give
general
a synopsis.
Yes, sir. So basically, he says retarded, and I'm like, okay, like how's what the brother saying retarded? Right. You get what I'm saying? Of course, he wears fringes on his t-shirts, pink ones. I'm not even joking.
Oh, that wasn't a joke.
That wasn't a joke.
Goodness.
This is facts. Pink fringes.
Wow.
But anyway.
I'm sick.
Anyway.
Wow.
I'm more sick.
Anyway. There's a reason why I'm bringing this out. So I'm going back. I'm not going back and forth with the brother. The brother is trying to explain why. At first I told him, first of all, nigga, a t-shirt is not a garment.
Facts.
It's not a traditional. Like Moses wasn't wearing Pro Club.
Nah, or AAA.
Or AAA, Fruit of the Loom.
Whatever, yeah. Hanes, nigga.
Hanes.
Hey, what nigga said, Moses? They wasn't wearing pro clubs.
That's real life, though.
Right.
Real life.
But to be like, in Numbers 15:38, or 15:37 through 38, it says, bid the children of Israel that they make border of blue and fringes on their garments. Now, there's an instance in the Bible where a woman pulled Christ's fringe. Now, you mean to tell me the little bitty, if Christ was walking around in a t-shirt with them bouillon fringes, that's what they call them little tiny fringe, how do a woman grab that and get healed?
Bottom of the couch fringes.
Yeah,
right.
Like, how a woman grab that?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? That's biblical.
You can't grab that.
You can't grab that.
Not when you on the ground.
Exactly.
You feel me? You can't grab
Hold
that.
on. Say that,
That
one
was
more
heavy.
time. Say that one
That
more
was
time.
heavy.
Not when you're what, sir?
Not when you're on the ground.
Oh,
Exactly.
hey, listen.
She was on the ground.
She was on the ground.
Hey, if y'all didn't understand, UPK is undefeated.
Come on, man.
Listen, and brothers will have
Get the call-in number right
Yeah,
now.
man, listen.
No. Text that motherfucker.
Well, I'll put it in kind of
and so
Text that motherfucker.
I'll be real quick.
Nah, go ahead.
And so dude was basically trying to, pull scriptures that I already knew that he was gonna pull. You get what I'm saying?
Did you do this?
Right. And so I'm like, you don't know the Bible.
Right.
And then I said, look, he said a t-shirt is a garment. I said, okay, so do you put fringes on your tank tops, nigga? Yeah. Is that what you do? Right. He said, I don't, but you could.
Oh my God.
I said, wait a minute. Okay, so and then of course he had pictures of him with nothing, no fringes. You get what I'm saying? So I said, look, this you. Where your fringes at? You get what I'm saying? Because according to you
and what
said
he said that one.
He said, if you shower, you're sinning.
No. Before he said that, before he said that part, he said something else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you gotta.
He said, I can't have 5 minutes.
I can't. Oh yeah. I can't go 5 minutes without fringes.
Ridiculous.
First of all, he posted the picture.
Right.
He posted. No, you didn't post it.
I didn't post
it. You got it from his shit.
Listen.
Right.
I didn't bring no scriptures out because I don't need you. You're a novice. Your commander in Yohana told figures a long time ago, said, you small in the Bible. That's one of my favorite.
Hey, Acts the 5th chapter.
Yes.
And like 4 verses.
Yes.
Straight up.
What kind? And
Small
so,
in the
just
Bible.
to wrap it up,
Yeah.
long story short, he getting cut. I'm using his own words against me as I was trained to do. You get what I'm saying? And he's showing, I'm like, you're showing how much you don't know the Bible.
Did you pull a precept for him?
I didn't pull no precepts for him. And guess what? At the end of the conversation, he deleted the thread.
What was his rank in his fake Israelite group?
He's higher rank. He's higher ranking.
What was his rank?
I'm not sure. I don't want to give a definite, but
It don't matter. He was supposed to be.
He's supposed
to be top notch.
Yeah, he's supposed to be up there.
But it's crazy.
But if I may, it just goes to show, like, ISUPK is the home of the truth. Nigga, we put fringes on the borders of the sides of our pants.
First of all, nobody in the world look colder than us with some
Damn right.
Like, when I see UPK cap with the, I'm like, that nigga look cold,
Hey,
bro. Like,
it's like
The studs.
Hey, no, hey, that's funny though, because it's like, hey, and that's UPK, because a brother has some cold, fresh fringes. You be like, hey, who the fuck did your fringes?
nah, for
You be
real.
like, hey, no, the way that shit swing.
Was that like a foot long?
Because they fake fringes be about like right here.
That's what I'm saying.
About like is that 2 inches?
Yeah.
Sir,
Less than.
sir, if I could, like,
That's like wearing a cross.
Right.
pretty
Fact.
much.
Go ahead, I.
I just want to say, like,
You gotta stand closer. You gotta stand closer.
I just wanted to say when I first came into the truth and everything, and I seen that Y'all talking about the fringes at the bottom of the t-shirt. I knew that shit was wrong. Without anybody giving me a break, I knew it was wrong.
It looked weird.
Because I seen, like when I was 15, 16, I seen females with dresses that look like that. I was like, this nigga got
Oh my
mini
God.
skirt on top of his pants. This nigga gotta be gay. And I know I would never wear that. I know that something was wrong with it. It wasn't nobody UPK, but it was a video they had. It was a music video.
Yeah.
I like these niggas wearing mini skirts. Look, they clothes.
Look at Commandant fringes, bro.
Man, I'm saying.
Them fringes, like
Ice
we're
cold.
gonna switch the camera, but look how cold them fringes is. Matter of fact, nah, it's too much work. Them fringes, just take my word. I'll take a picture of that shit out. His fringes is cold. Look at Malakman fringes, man. Like them is UPK certified fringes.
Right.
More importantly, that's 1969
man.
fringes.
Damn
Hold on to the. Give me that.
The
Traditions of old.
traditions, come
Continue
on,
down the things which thou
give
hast
me
learned.
the motherfucking
man.
precept,
Hey, them fringes that brothers got on, they just hit different,
They
man.
do.
They hit different.
Right, right.
Like,
Them
come on,
motherfuckers
man. Like, hey, brother, especially on a windy day.
Come on.
I
Hey,
mean, or
don't
just
let me-
walking in your
don't let me-
walking in your
Hey,
stride.
come on, remember you at camp and you got the fringe right, you point.
Yeah,
That
you
point
see
with
all
the-
that.
And it was more.
You only point because you want niggas
You
to
want,
see
hey,
your fringe. You be like, and the white man.
shaking in the wind.
I'm gonna hold it
Like
right
the
there for the rest of the day. Read, dog. Hey, pass me water. Pass me water. Hey, read, brother.
Hey, I'm sure she can grab on those from the ground.
Come on.
But from
And there's
come
some
on.
sister that gonna walk by and like, that's beautiful.
Right.
Like,
Look
I
at
like
them
that.
long leather. She gonna pass out.
Man.
That's
Them
facts.
leather fringe. She
facts,
can't wait
sir.
to do something for her brother with those fringes. She want to make your fringes for the brother that
Man.
long too. Like what I'm saying is your fake fringes, your little fringes.
Your
I can't-
tassels.
I can't say what I really want to say.
They don't
So
glorify
Your
the
little
Lord.
Your tassels.
your little fringes shows how little you are. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my
Them
goodness.
tiny fringes. What Commander Johnny said? You're little in the Bible. You're
Right.
being little is not good in any case. Unless
You're
you're, unless you're fast. But other,
Oh my goodness.
but other than that, if you're little in any sense, with them little fringes, that's not a good thing, brother.
Damn, hey, yo, that's so
Don't-
bad.
Listen. Don't be little. Be big.
Right.
Be long with them fringes.
Be glorious.
But don't be little.
Man.
And I keep doing this because it's all on their fringes over there.
Hey.
Look, if I could, if you look at the Bible says, look, Commander General Yohana, what he held on to was UPK 1 West 101, man. You didn't see that back in the day, man.
Man.
You get what I'm saying?
Oh,
on, you
God.
get the preset,
He
though?
is so heavy for that.
Thessalonians.
So like that is so heavy. It's like, okay, we under like what you. It's like I don't want to interrupt you. You don't speak type one.
I need
was
the- I need
was
that preset.
Was it 2 Thessalonians 3 and 6?
Nah, 2 and 15.
Okay, why are you saying that? Like what Thaba one was bringing down, Cap was bringing down was so heavy. Like for you,
Hey, hold on, real
yeah,
quick. Hold
for
on.
like,
The brother said they took here a little, there a little, literal.
hey, this is the Kasha one. ATL though, what's that?
Hold on, let me get this preset real quick. He's out here looking like a motel lamp.
Hey, the
My nigga got
hey,
roasted.
listen.
He roasted
Hey,
like
this
a
is
motherfucker.
hey, brothers is capping right now
No,
though.
real life shit.
Like the
Let me-
couch
Let me hear
and
that.
the Motel 6 light.
Yeah.
This
That
shit
lamp-
is
We'll leave the
crazy.
light on for you, head ass.
2 Thessalonians.
Let me get the precept on why brothers rock the fringes that we rock. You feel me?
Right.
Khan,
Go
sir,
ahead.
cut on with God.
Go ahead.
2 Thessalonians 2 and 15. Therefore, brethren, stand fast and hold.
And hold and listen, steadfast. Somebody give me the definition of steadfast, right? Stead, right?
Stand.
Stand fast.
Yes, sir.
Stand fast. Give me the definition of that, right?
Khan, sir.
Let me know when you're ready.
And we wear boots, but that's a whole
Define
nother-
stand fast. Let's see here. Bear with
This
me.
definition. Let me know when y'all got it, just so we can explain to our listeners what stand fast is, because it means to stand.
Stand fast.
Go ahead.
Definition: refuse to abandon one's opinion or belief.
Come on, man.
Hold firm.
Hold
Wow.
firm.
Stand pat, stand firm, insist to take a firm stand.
So now, if we were to fringes back from 1969, because if you look at pictures of the UPK in 1969, it was long fringes.
And glorious.
Cold fringes. Fringes hitting the motherfucking floor. You know what I'm saying?
Jean jackets.
Fringes. Jean jackets.
Cowboy boots.
Garments coming through. Long fringes.
Oh, it's like it. Oh, if I may, real quick. Shields of David.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on 1 second. And then you said that, right? The fringes is there to make you remember the law. Them little ass fringes is the reason why y'all sinners.
That's the reason why you forget it.
Oh, man, you got
them little ass fringes is the reason why you're a sinner.
Fact.
Because you can't be reminded with them tiny ass fringes, man.
Right.
That's why we rock long fringes that
So you can
remind
see them
us that we
jazz
serve
swinging.
God.
Right.
Hey.
Everywhere we go. If I say, look at that whore, oh my God, I was joking. But if you say, look at that whore, you're going to have sex with her because you're a buster. You're a mark.
Man.
And you have little fringes because you're little.
Wow.
And if I could,
Why is Cap giving y'all so much game right now, though?
and if I could,
Like, that was so much game right now? Like,
Come on.
he's sprinkling y'all with this excellency.
Is fringes
God
supposed to
damn.
remind you about the law or
You
not?
should see them, and it should like it. Absolutely, it should remind you. It's like when you see them, you should know what it should automatically trigger in your mind. It's like brothers out here. You see the Krispy Kreme sign on the window and it's red. You know the donuts is hot. It immediately triggers you to go, oh, let me go over and get some hot donuts. It should remind you as soon as you see it, like a red stop sign. You know to stop because it's visible.
Right.
Come on, them fringes that you wear, brother, I can't see them.
That's why you have sexual whores and you get high and you sell drugs and you do everything under the sun. Everything under the sun that because your fringes are too small to let you remind you of who the hell you are.
Damn.
I'm looking at the brother fringes right now and I wanna get in a Majim Shabbat.
Right.
I want to step my game up.
I'm about to be in my seat and stand up in a Majim Shabbat because our fringes are long.
Sir.
Because we serve God wholeheartedly. We don't play with this.
Right.
Now hold on. Did we finish that? Did we finish it?
I got it.
No, did we finish the last precept I was at?
Con, I think you did.
No. The fit 2 and 15.
Yeah, stand fast.
Right.
No, we went to
steadfast. Because I read the definition of steadfast.
Yeah,
you want me to read it again?
No, read. No.
Okay.
I'm good on steadfast. Meaning stand packed. Do not move.
Stand firm.
Do not change what the hell we taught you.
Right.
So another part of that is why would you make fringes long to fringes short? Why didn't you stand fast like the brothers in the old days did? Why didn't you stand firm like the brothers in the old ways did? Because you know what you did? You changed. And when you changed, you showed yourself. Listen, when you changed, you showed yourself to be fake because God said he changes not.
My
right.
Man.
Come on, brother.
Sir.
You got that for me?
Count on one kind.
Please read that.
2 Thessalonians 2 and 15. Therefore, brethren, stand fast and hold the traditions which ye have been taught, whether by word or our epistle.
You always have to stand firm. Why we say from 1969? Because our leader, he's from there.
Damn right.
He was raised by the brothers from 1969. He held fast. He stand packed. He didn't let go.
Unwavering.
And he never changed what he was taught or the way he dressed.
That's right.
You understand? And he built brothers like us who speak how we speak and say the things we say and live the way we live. We didn't change. We're not gonna change. So brothers gonna get mad when we say you about your little tiny, baby fringes. We're gonna talk about you because you need to get the hell out the way. Because you're ruining Israel.
Right.
Get out the way so we can rule over our people correctly.
Man.
Because you're destroying the sheep. Now, can you pull that precept I asked for?
Oh, no.
No, that wasn't the one.
Oh, okay.
I wanted the precept that reminds you of the law.
Oh, yeah, count on one kind.
You understand? The fringes remind you of the law. Because the Bible also says prove all things.
Count on one kind.
So I'm not giving you my own opinion on what I think. This is in the Bible. There's the reason why we saying it. And that's why Gadites drop fringes.
What, Malachi 4 and 4?
Gadites drop fringes. Goddamn. You feel me?
Sir.
From right here.
Here to the ground.
Nigga.
Sir.
Come on, man.
I got a couple of them.
I understand. I know you do. But they didn't wear the little baby.
Right.
Little, tiny. This.
Right.
So like you I think you went to Malachi 4:4?
Is that the one?
Oh, I got Numbers 15.
I think that's the one I need to remember.
It's Numbers 15 and 37. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a riband of blue.
You understand that, right? And they say, why would you wear the fringes? Why they do it? In history, it tells you it helps you remember the law. The law is to be remembered by all the fringes you have. All of them. So cats will be fringed out. They have fringes every goddamn
everywhere.
To remember that I serve God and you don't.
Right.
That's why you put fringes on your t-shirt.
Sir, a man shall be known by his look.
Come on.
That's biblical.
And then I'm going to tell you a story I heard. A story where I was at. Went to Atlanta one time, right? Went to Atlanta. And we heard somebody like screaming on a mic. And then a brother informed me that it was some fake Israelites. They were purple, I guess.
I wouldn't be surprised.
They were purple. And then we went over there, right? And we seen them cats, and like I was walking over with prestigious, man. I was with Captain Azaria, Cap Quad. Yeah, shout out Chicago, shout out Harlem, Cap Arya, shout out Philly. It was us four. You know what I'm saying? And we walked over there to the CVS, and they whole camp just stopped talking. They was whoop there, whoop there, and they seen us and
right, sir. If I could,
hold on.
I remember this.
And then we left. And then we left, right? And then I looked to my left, and this is, I don't lie, of course, but I looked to my left, and he had a Sprint, like you work at Sprint. I work at Sprint, right? Like say if I work at Sprint, and Sprint has a purple T-shirt. He had Sprint T-shirt. Purple with fringes at the bottom. I said, "Are y'all joking?"
That's crazy. Sorry, that's crazy.
Stop joking.
That's crazy.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say your guard up in the house. He said UPK don't wear tassels, man.
Come on. Hey,
that's some Jewish shit.
Hold on. That's some Jewish shit. Not only is it Jewish shit, but your Garwab is the head of the garment department in the nation. So he has every precept that goes with what you should wear lawfully and what looks unlawful according to God. So he's gonna tell you what the hell we wear. And Captain Garwab is saying we don't wear no goddamn tassels.
Right. If I could, sister had a question.
What's the sister's question?
The sister said, "Salakia, sir, what about women wearing fringes on dresses? Salakia, sir, is that common?"
Wearing fringes on dresses, it has to be determined by your camp leader, because some fringes can look very Christian. Like if you don't want to put them little baby fringes on your dress. Now a dress is just a dress. Fringes don't have to be on a dress. A woman wearing a dress is protocol. So like fringes don't have to be in your dress.
That is.
But say if you want to wear a dress and a jean jacket, you can put fringes on your jean jacket. You get what I'm saying? But fringes on your dress, I don't know what type of dress that would be that make it look UPK, but those little fringes at the bottom, don't do it.
And I mean,
if I was a camp leader, I would say, I don't like the way that looks. You know what I'm saying?
But there's dresses that have seams and borders that go down the side of them.
That's true.
And a lot of women wear them.
See them.
A lot of women. It's just it's like a preference. It's a spirit. Like I know I see sisters all the time. I got a sister say she just liked the way they looked, and I get it because you thought that was correct. But we have to steer away from the incorrectness and ultimately, you know what I'm saying, go to what is to be true. And
I'm gonna tell you like this,
sir.
I'm gonna tell you like this. If you wear a dress and you want fringes on your dress, get it approved by your camp leader. Every camp leader's discretion to what fringes should be on a dress could be different. Most of it's going to be the same. But if I see those little fringes that remind me of fake Israelites, I'm going to say, just change your dress.
Who is your camp leader?
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say change your dress. It's better that you just wear a dress that covers your body and it comes down to your below your knee. You know what I'm saying? That is allowed in the school. Wear a dress, cover your head. If you want to wear fringes, you can put a jacket on. You know what I'm saying?
Jean jacket, right?
You can put women jeans on and throw fringes on that side. If it's not a class environment or a high holy day. If it's a barbecue, you can throw them women jeans on and throw fringes on the side.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Man.
You can do that if it's not a serious event that we have.
Right.
But it has to be approved by your camp leader, all right?
It's like, sir, if I could,
Go ahead, son.
like you got like how Cap Kwan brought out how they I know it's like how Lahab brought out how they told Tazariak out there in Israel that he can't wear fringes how he wearing fringes. These fake Israelites get their fringes and the idea of wearing fringes like that from them Jewish men. Just like back in, I believe it's in Maccabees, second Maccabees, the 4th chapter, how they talk about the Greeks when we was in Greek captivity. They had us wearing their fashion and then increased heathenistic. The precept describes it as heathenistic culture and increased the transgressors among us. And the Lord frowned upon that. The Lord frowned upon you rocking what's it called? Your heathenistic culture. You not rocking your natural culture. The Lord frowned upon it. And it's the same thing now. You wearing fringes on the bottom of your shirt, you getting it from that fake Jewish man, the fake Jew. The Lord's frowning upon you, man.
If I could,
you think you holy, but you're not.
If a sister wears fringes correctly in the right way with a right dress, just know that brothers is gonna be flocking.
Man,
like something
who is
crazy.
she?
Like fringes on who is that?
And
first of all, I'm saying it because fringes are amazing.
Amazing.
Like they are really an amazing thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that thing. Like you ever be in a club out of town, in town, and y'all rocking y'all UPK gear and you rocking the fringes, and someone could be like, brother Orson, like, man, I like those.
Man, all the time.
I like those.
We were just talking about who was it? You know, who's the Hollywood Hebrew of just Israel, the Wagga Bar. Man, that's Junior right there. Hey, Regalia had me rolling. He said, what did he call him, Tabawan? He was dripped in the fringes and everything. He said he called him the sun shall not smite thee.
By day. He was in all white.
Because his fit was so official. It was just like the fringes was hidden.
Wait, is that the all white?
All white joint. It was like, and he was just shining. He was just like the way he had everything put together. Like he was in his culture. I know he do. And he was just like, Regalia walked up to him and was like, "Hey, sir, you know your outfit is screaming, the sun shall not smite thee by day." You just in there like, damn, like, God, like, but it's so true what Cap is saying. Like, man, when you put on your spirit of the fringes and truly rock them and put on your culture, them shields, like everything, like you get a different presentation from the world. Like people walk up to you and they're in awe because they're like, man, like, what are you on? What are you doing?
Right.
And then that's when you explain, man, I'm embracing my culture.
Right.
I'm embracing who I was born to be. You like this? Yeah, this is what Christ wore.
Kind of one kind.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead.
If I could, like, you ever been to like a powwow?
Yeah.
Like, gas show up, show out, man.
I know.
Them cats in the world like a motherfucker, but yeah.
They in the world, right?
They wear them fringes though.
But them fringes be, cutting air, man. They be.
But look, I'm gonna tell you this stuff. They don't know that fringes means remember the law.
No, kind
They
of
do
kind.
not know that.
Right.
Just like a brother who wears little fringes does not know that means remember the law. He just wears the little fringes. All right, we got a question?
Some TRI Israelites.
Wait, what does it say?
He said, what do biblical
fringes look like?
Biblically, what do fringes look like?
Biblical fringes look like something like a cowboy would wear. We would look at Western apparel. If you go Google Western apparel, you will see what a real fringe looks like. Something that hangs, that allows you to look at the law, that allows you to look at your garment as something to be praised, something to be honored. You know what I'm saying? Something that's a serious matter. Like we don't listen. We go to camp or we go to our most of our high holy days. You you're gonna have to wear fringes. You're
Man,
going
you have
to
no
have to wear
choice.
fringes at our high holy day because that's a serious matter. You get what I'm saying? So we'll give you a picture of what it looks like if you stay with us on YouTube or whatever. We'll show you a picture in the comments. Can we show a picture in the comments?
In the comments.
Can a brother just pull up real quick?
What you want, cowboy apparel?
Or Western apparel. But can a brother? Yeah, show your shit. Yeah, I forgot. I like it. Boom. Show your fringes real quick. This is what a real fringe should look like, hanging from your shirt, right? You know what I'm saying? Bam. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Fringes. Hey, point somewhere out. Point. Yeah, you see that right there?
Hey, Salagi, though, Western apparel, even though this is, it's very
double,
clear.
Yeah,
Western apparel. If the camera can see it, Western apparel. You see them fringes on that jacket? Go ahead, please. Just put it close to the camera.
For the brother. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
And
That's Western apparel.
If I could, I don't know if anybody ever heard of who is it, Cap?
That's good.
Betty and Barney Hill.
Betty and Bonnie. Let's not do
That's
that
good
right now.
there.
That's gonna be
Yeah,
something
okay.
else. Truth be told,
Right.
some aliens out that motherfucker. Hey, but
You
listen.
talking about when they? I know.
Hey, but listen though, man. Hey, listen. We love y'all for joining us, man. Go ahead.
I wanted to
I almost ended the show. So
I want to just say it before. I knew you. I want to say it before you end it. Truth be told, one more time. Who taught you this, and why the fuck you think you can wear fringes on the bottom of your shirt, man?
Hey, listen. Hey, part 2 might come next when y'all niggas see this shit,
Right.
and feel some type of way, because I know y'all watch our show, and we see it. It's cool.
It's
you know what I'm
evident.
saying? No, we literally see it. And he talk like whole questions coming. Now we almost closed the show on y'all, but go ahead, Carla. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, man, my name is Mitchell.
Okay, Mitchell. What's happening? What's your question, brother?
Yeah, why? Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Relax, bro.
So, okay, I got you.
Oh, seriously, I'm listening.
Like, nah, I almost got upset.
Okay, I don't
Good.
listen, man. I don't need nobody laughing. I'm just trying to ask a question.
Please.
Fringes,
Mm-hmm. Go ahead,
can't go on the shirt,
Mm-hmm.
but they can go on the pants.
Mhm.
Yep.
You see, because what I'm trying to bring out is this. What I'm saying, I see videos of y'all brothers all the time, and you're yelling at people and you're screaming. So you mean to tell me on the border of a shirt is different from the border of the pants? I need somebody to help me figure that out.
I got you. Wait, hold on 1 second. What? So you think the bottom part of your shirt is a border?
I think, okay, so on the border of like Mexico, the president wants to build a wall.
Mhm.
So that's the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So if we talking about the bottom of anything, you understand what I'm talking about?
Absolutely.
So at the bottom of anything,
Mm-hmm.
could the fringes be a part of you understand of that?
Okay, let me ask you. You wore fringes on the border of your t-shirt, right?
Well, not on the t-shirt,
Mhm.
but I have wore them on a tank top. And what happened? Okay, well, see, you can't have a dialogue with you. All right, so I wore them on the bottom of a tank top.
Well, hold
Now,
on,
I was out.
Time out. You put you put fringes on your tank top.
On a wife beater?
You put it on your tank top?
Well, I don't have a wife to beat, but what I'm saying is it was a tank top, and I had the tank top on, and I put it on the bottom of a tank top I had the ribbon of blue. Yeah, I had the ribbon of blue, and it was, everybody saluted. They said, shalom and shalom to me, and I was having a good time on the beach. But what I'm saying is, if the border is the bottom, then there shouldn't be the problem with the bottom of the shirt with the fringes on it.
Go ahead. Brother gonna ask you a question.
I just want to ask you a question real quick, brother. You just so you made a statement. Now I'm going to retract.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to just double back to what you said. You said that you wore the fringes on the bottom of a tank top similar to a t-shirt, and then you gave a reference to how like Mexico is a border to the United States. That's what you said, correct?
Yeah, I said.
All right, perfect. Perfect. No. Please.
Hey, woman, give me the iced tea out the fridge. I'm in the debate.
But okay, no sweat. But you heard what I said though.
I had my fake woman.
No sweat. But listen, you had your what?
What's that?
You said you had your fake what?
Yeah, it's fake. It's a fake wife. She's here, but
your fake wife. So I'm assuming she's a wife.
Hold on. All right, but listen, we got a lot of pressing things. I see you're joking. You got a lot of funny jokes with you.
Yeah, this is Officer Nakashima. That's why.
I don't even know how to feel about it.
There's no way. Wait, he said his fake wife. Hey, I said,
yo, hey, Nakashima, hey, you are a funny motherfucker, dog. Hey, if he didn't deserve an Oscar right now.
Hey, Nakashima.
Logia Cap. I was trying to find a number to the radio show for like 20 minutes and try to plan this whole thing out.
Nah, that was ridiculous.
hey, but look, real talk though. The funny thing, the whole funny part about everything he just did, that's exactly how they think.
No, that's fact.
That's right.
The way, and it's funny because like you did that, but you're doing that to show them exactly how ignorant they are about the things that they say. It's like, God damn, like we're laughing about it because we can't believe the fact that a motherfucker would say the shit that you're saying. But that is exactly what they will say. That is exactly how they will behave. Like, and they will just miss the whole mark on the entire situation. You a funny brother for that. Hey,
the water, yeah. Yeah, Council,
Yeah, I'm done with you. Hey, I almost got mad and I was like, this nigga's hilarious.
Did this nigga say my fake wife?
I just took my fake wife because I'm in the battle. Nah, go ahead.
Oh yeah, slog yourself. I could. I was almost engaged by the fact that somebody's about to cut the Mexican border argument.
Hey, Cornwall was like, you say the bottom because he.
Hey, I was so ready. I was finna be like, so let me ask you this question, brother. These are your words, right? I just want to make sure we're clear before I move forward, because I want to ask this. Yeah, I mean, you know how we train. You said it, not me.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, with that, man, we gonna end this show.
All right, yeah, I'm out the water, y'all. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Hey, check it out.
All right,
check it out. That was funny as shit, boy. I promise. I was fucked up for a second.
Hey, yo,
I was like,
hey, he had the. I'm like, this dude's voice just funny.
Yeah, I was like.
He was like, hold on, that's my fake wife.
Hey man, shout out One West Radio, man. Oh, I said our show. Goddamn. Shout out ISUPK, man. Shout out Commander and Hannah for holding it down, for letting us do this show, man. One West Radio. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the brothers on the panel. Captain Cornwall, 10,000. You feel me? Officer Thabawan, 1,000. Hold on. Officer Captain Cornwall, 10,000. I got Officer 5,000 Lahab chilling. I got Officer 1,000, Thabawan on the panel. I got Officer 500, Kamala back. Oh, so like 1,000, my bad. Oscar War, 500 right here. Kamala, 500 right here. Karatazar got Officer 50 Malakma. We all held it down, man. At the water, y'all brothers.
So like before we go, I have to say this real quick. Baba Shaw. Hey, Salaki, I just gotta say this. All right, real quick before Cap end this. Hey, tomorrow I gotta being a priest and captain under Commander Junior Yohana, there is going to be a podcast. We're going live tomorrow, 8 p.m. 8 p.m. and we're going to talk about how we're going to change the narrative of Black and Hispanic people at a podcast at 8 p.m. I'm in Southern California, but I'll be in Oakland tomorrow. I'm on a plane tomorrow. You know what I mean? Pushing this truth as I've been instructed and told as far as the brothers, the truth, and my King Christ that I have no choice but to do. Right. And we're going to push this truth. So tap in tomorrow. If you've seen the flyer, me and Officer Karaga 5,000 are going to be giving the work, you know what I mean, and pushing this truth to show the true narrative of how we will fix the narrative of Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indians. So tune in tomorrow, 8 p.m. Just wanted to say that real quick.
God damn, you brought it down heavy as hell, boy. I promise you.
But look, hey, with that being said,
God.
shout out to AZ. We will be in AZ tomorrow. I forgot, right, Lahai?
We some traveling
Hey,
priests.
we going to Arizona tomorrow, man. We gonna hit that school off properly. You know what I'm saying? Hit that school with some oil. That school need oil.
Shout out to
Lahai.
Apayak.
Yeah, I mean we shooting out the Arizona captain the camp leader of Arizona Apayak. Yeah, man. I got my brother over here over the state of Arizona, Lahai, Commodore Roland Oscar. Where we shooting at Arizona, we gonna get it in, man. With that, man, thank y'all for tuning in again. Next Thursday, we got special guest Captain Azaria coming in. It's gonna be heavy, man. Y'all definitely need to tune in, man. You feel me? And with that, we gone. Shalom. Hey, hold on. Before we say shalom, long fringes, not fake fringes, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We out of here. Shalom.
Shalom, man.